At Task, our grassland restoration and stewardship in South Africa carbon project is an initiative to regenerate grasslands and savannas.
Ontdek die eerste keuse vir boere, Pannar se geelmieliepakket met stabiele opbrengste en uitsonderlike agronomiese balans. Maak ons geelmielies deel van jou suksesstorie.
Feedtech bied 'n reeks spesialis veevoerkonsentrate vir tuismeng aan die veeboer, kommersiële voerkrale en streeksmeelenaars en is landwyd beskikbaar.
At Task, our grassland restoration and stewardship in South Africa carbon project is an initiative to regenerate grasslands and savannas.
Ontdek die eerste keuse vir boere, Pannar se geelmieliepakket met stabiele opbrengste en uitsonderlike agronomiese balans. Maak ons geelmielies deel van jou suksesstorie.
Feedtech bied 'n reeks spesialis veevoerkonsentrate vir tuismeng aan die veeboer, kommersiële voerkrale en streeksmeelenaars en is landwyd beskikbaar.
Het jy nooit weg gewees en jy praat te veel en jy ruk aan my hart en jy dop my om en jy wil alles vat. Ek het jy nooit weg
vakkie van jou.
Op 'n Sondag, 'n sonnige Sondag. Hy voel so Hy weet ek moet het nie sê nie, maar ek kan het nie meer en hy nie meer. Is nie wat ek wil hê nie, maar ek kan het nie weer wegsteek nie meer. Voel het liefde nog geraam, daar was zoiets nog bestaan. Hy voel so Hy voel so As alles om ons zwaar draak, weet jy dat die saak maak. As alles om ons brand, wat my hand kan sien in die donker. Hy wonder
Goeiemôre dames en heren, good morning ladies and gentlemen. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Johan van der Nest. Ladies and gentlemen, today I am acting on behalf of Hurwitz Farms, Borans, on behalf of Meerkat, Swiftveer, Simon Hughes Marketing, Farm Space, Reese Alberts, bemarking, ladies and gentlemen, and a hell of a lot of sponsors. But before we start the auction today, like we as farmers and people of the land and nature do, ladies and gentlemen, we start the right way, and we start it in the name of our good Lord. And I'm going to ask Emmanuel Malatsi. Buddha, will you please?
Good morning, everyone. I do trust everyone is well this morning. We are all here for an auction, but as Johan had said it, or Johan had said it, it's always good to start in a good way. I was thinking about something to say. Us as human beings, we like being in control. And being in control sometimes makes us impatient. But the word of God in Galatians 6 verse 9, it says, let us not grow weary in doing good. As for at the proper time we reap a harvest, we do not give up. A farmer understands this scripture more than anything, because farming teaches us always a season between sowing and harvesting. We plant in faith, often without seeing immediate results. We face all the challenges. There's a lot of uncertainties happening. There's a drought looming and all that, and everyone is panicking and everyone wants to just be in control. But as I said, the word of God teaches us everything we do it in faith. And I want to encourage every farmer here this morning to say, whatever that you are doing, do it in faith, not in your own control. Like the word of God also says, let us not worry about what we're going to eat, drink, or wear. Like the birds of the sky, they do not worry about that, but every day God takes care of them. So let's bow our heads and pray. Dear Lord, we thank you this morning that we can be here in Hurwitz farming. We want to ask that you bless this day, and we want to hand it over into your hands. May each and every farmer that is here, Lord, be at ease, be in good cheer, and be at good spirits. We pray that, this auction will be a success, that you bless it, and you bless every bidder, even every underbidder, but also help us as the stewards of the land and of the animals to always look after what you have entrusted with. We ask that, Lord, this day be blessed by you. Let it be a success as I've asked, Lord, and bless the owner of this place and also each and every person that is involved in this auction today. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you very much indeed. We appreciate Emmanuel. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a few speakers. Our first speaker today is no one else, ladies and gentlemen, than the guy who runs and rules the Boran industry in South Africa. It's my privilege and honor to introduce you to Christopher Havenga.
Good morning, everyone. What a privilege to see all of you here. Like we said in a lot of interviews that we had yesterday, I want to congratulate Hurwitz Farming with a really exciting lineup for today. If you look at the animals that will come in the ring, I think you will all agree the quality is exceptional. I think we can give Simeon a hand on a clap. Yeah. Then from the society side, I just want to say, all of you, if you need anything, you got my number, or you can get my number on the website, and we can assist you, whatever you want. Maybe there's some new breeders that will be interested today to buy some animals. We'll assist you from the society side. And the Boran breed is growing from strength to strength at the moment. And we are very excited for the years to come. And yes, so this is the breed you must invest today. Today is the day. So let's enjoy it together. And you will see the Boran is a family. It's not just the cattle, it's a family. So we will welcome you if you come on board with us. Enjoy your journey and enjoy the auction. I think you will see some sparks today. Good luck, Simeon. Thank you for your honest.
Thank you, Christopher. Ladies and gentlemen, now it's my honor to introduce to you, or he doesn't need any introduction, but to rather welcome our Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Willie Oukamp. Willie is a farmer himself. I suppose you all know about that. Ladies and gentlemen, his heartbeat is in agriculture. His family is in agriculture. And he was born and raised in agriculture. And I think we've got the right man for the right job currently in our country. Mas Willie, welcome, and over to you.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. What a privilege to be here at Hurwitz's auction for the second time. I was here last year, and I went away here, and I said to myself, yeah, maybe I must sell some buffalo and buy some Boran. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what a privilege it is for me to share this morning with you. When I woke up this morning, I thought, oh, it's cold. Simeon, even the weather is playing along. So I think nobody have to sit on their hands because their hands are cold. You can raise your hands and give good bits today. Mense, when we get to an auction like this, we realize that farming is much more than just owning land and having some animals. It is a way of life. It is what we see here today is the culmination of years of knowledge, of passion, of knowledge sharing, and of really loving what you do. To be a farmer, anybody can be a farmer. Buy a piece of land and all of a sudden you're a farmer. But to be a good farmer, you've got to love what you do. It cannot just be a job. It must be a calling. And I think that is what makes us and our farmers in this country so special. We are not just farmers. We've been called to be farmers. It's not just a job for a dad. There's a family, or for a mum. There's a lot, and by the way, we are now in Women's Month. There's a lot of women farmers out there that I can tip my hat to. But it's a family life. It is us getting together and understand where we are in creating food security in this country, where we are in creating jobs in this country. Ladies and gentlemen, for me, the cup is always half full. But I will not fool myself to say that a cup is half full if that cup is empty. We must look reality in the face. And especially with our cattle industry at the moment, we are facing the biggest foot and mouth disease crisis that we've ever seen in this country. From government side, I have said to the department, we've got to look reality in the face. We've got to understand where our shortcomings are, admit that, and then make plans to see how we can circumvent them. And that is precisely what we've done. We have brought in the private sector. We've brought in every farmer to help us in this fight against foot and mouth disease. Now, I don't want to talk too much about that today, but I can promise you one thing. We will win this fight. Not because of government, not because of farmers, not because of agricultural organizations, but because we work together. And I think that is the most positive thing for me. I've been Minister of Agriculture now for a month and a day. And what I've experienced in this month and one day is the willingness of our farmers to make things better. We are privileged in our country to have a very organized agricultural sector. Agricultural organizations, Agri-SA, TLU, AFASA, SAI, you name it. We are working together. No single one can sort this problem out on its own. But I also want to urge farmers today that there is a responsibility that our farmers carry. Make sure your biosecurity is done right. We can bring in vaccines by the millions. If biosecurity is not going to be done right on each and every farm, we will have a repeat of what we've got here. Each and every one of you, when you drove in here this morning, your vehicle was sprayed. You were asked to get out, to walk over a sponge so that your feet and your shoes can get disinfected. That is the type of thing that we need to do in every farm, in every district. Make sure that your neighbor does it. If he can't, help him. Let us take hands. Going forward, Simeon, having an auction like this, a number of months ago was actually unthinkable. We thought, guys, when are we going to be able to generate cash flow again? I think as we go along, from government side, we had the Section 9 and Section 10. Things are easier to move, easier to have auctions. But for us to make that last and to improve on that, we've got to have the cooperation from everybody. I want to urge you as farmers that are here, go and apply to vaccinate your own animals. That avenue has now been opened up. Government could have never done that on its own. We just do not have the capacity. But now that avenue is there for you. Go and register through the Department of Agriculture or through your agricultural organization. Communicate with your vet, communicate with your agricultural organization, and make sure that you get vaccines so that you can go and immunize your own herd. Spread the word of positivity. There's nothing that even comes close to being a farmer. The privilege that we've got in this country, with the weather that we've got, with the landscapes and nature that we've got, let us never forget what a privilege it is to do what we do. Let us go out there and really do that with passion. I can promise you one thing today from my side. and that is that as Minister of Agriculture, I will give you that same passion. I will give you that same dedication. I will work tirelessly with my department every day to help the farming community in South Africa. What a privilege it is for me. When I got the call to inform me that you will be appointed as Minister of Agriculture, I went dead quiet. If somebody asked me 2-3 years ago, what do you want to do in politics? I immediately, I immediately said I would like to become the Minister of Agriculture because I've got a passion for farming. I'm a farmer myself. I wish I could have been on my farm every single day. I'm willing to work with you. Am I going to make mistakes? No doubt about it. I will. But I hope that when I make those mistakes, that I will be helped and guided by you, our farming community, you, the people with the biggest amount of knowledge. And I'm looking forward to that journey. Coming to this auction today, Simeon, as last year, I walked through what you've got on auction here today. And I want to thank you for putting genetics like this in the market there. I said it yesterday evening and I want to say it again. When you're in this industry, it's not only about what you do for yourself. You want to grow your brand. You want to grow your breed. And I think if you look around here today, you as the potential buyers have got the option today and the opportunity to really buy sought after genetics. You buy not only that cow or that bull or that calf, you buy a piece of years of experience that Simeon and Jaron and the Hurwitz family have put into these animals. I stood there this morning, there was an Octavia heifer that's there, I can't remember her name. But what a nice temperament. What a beautiful animal. This Madiba, wow, and Klipdrift. I'm a Richelieu guy, but Klipdrift is really talking to me, guys. It's, I think we'll have to have a Shivas and a Regal here also one day. Ladies and gentlemen, you've really got the opportunity to put top genetics in your herds. Do that. It's not every day that you've got the opportunity to make what you've already got that's good, make that great. And I think by having the genetics that's on show here and on auction here today, put into your herd will definitely be to the advantage not only of your farm and of your herd, but of the industry, of the boron industry itself. So, Simeon, to you and Jaron and your whole family, it really has been a privilege for me to be here. I love every moment. It's nice to speak with our farmers, to understand what their problems are, what their worries are, but also what their ideas are. And I can tell you one thing. There's one thing about our South Africans. You'll never get us down. We will stand up. We will win this fight because we will stand together. I have yesterday expanded my ministerial industry coordinating council. I brought back Dr. Dani Windel, and I brought in Dr. Theo de Jager as well, together with the other people that's already on that industry coordinating council. They bring a wealth of knowledge. They represent you because you are part of that industry. I'm willing to listen to them. I'm willing to be guided by them. And together, we will win this fight. I'm looking forward to working with each and every one of you. Keep on doing what you're doing because you're great at it. Keep on farming. There's no better farmers in our world than South African farmers. So, Simeon, all of the best for today. Don't sit on your hands. There's a lot of big and nice bulls here and heifers that's really, really sexy. So carry on. Enjoy the day. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Basvili. We appreciate. Thank you for all your inputs in our industry. And good luck. We wish you well together with your department, not only sorting out foot and mouth, but to take our business forward. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, they say in life there's only one thing that's constant, and that's change. And if we don't adapt to change, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stay behind. And if it's in business, if you want to catch up, it's going to cost you a hell of a lot of money. So let's, as farmers, all work together with our Honourable Minister and the Department of Agriculture and all our agricultural organizations to make and grow our industry better. It's now my honor, ladies and gentlemen, to ask Simeon Hurwitz to welcome you all to this year's Hurwitz production sale of August.
Thanks very much, Johan. On behalf of Jaron sitting over there and everybody else involved with Hurwitz Farming, I just want to say welcome to Hurwitz Farming, welcome to the Bull Ring. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. And really, as Honourable Willie Okam said, and Johan also alluded to it, a few months ago it didn't seem possible to even consider having an auction. But really, it's a privilege and an honor to see such a turnout, so thank you very much. To have Honourable Willie Okam with us is truly a privilege and an honor, and we appreciate it enormously. You've got a packed schedule, but not only to come this year, to have come last year for a repeat, and a famous picture of Willie on social media of him with Omega behind him from last year is a bull he fell in love with, who's at a happy home now. Really, Willie, it's really a pleasure. Thank you very much, and it's lovely to know you. And also, I want to echo the words that Johan said, because he actually took them out of my mouth. And in my opinion, and I sent him a WhatsApp message to say the same, this is the right man for the job. You've got my support, you've got our support, you've got the farmers' support, you've got the whole of South Africa behind you. We know you're the right guy, we know you're going to make a difference, and it's a privilege to have such a sensible and intelligent and moral person that's busy with agriculture. So thank you very much, and keep up the good work. A month and 1 day, hopefully it's a lifetime. So thank you very much. To everybody else that's actually made the effort to be with us, it's really humbling. There we have a lady who's on the verge of having a baby, please God, and she's made the effort to be with us. We've got people that have flown in especially for the day and on the schedule to go back out, foreigners that have come from all over, Southern Africa to be with us. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. To the people that are online, both on Meerkat and on SwiftV and on Farm Talk, thank you very much for all the interest. It's really lovely to see you all. Thank you for the support, the WhatsApp messages, the phone calls, the interest, and really attending and taking the time to appreciate the cattle that are on offer. We can never do these auctions without our sponsors. Absolutely impossible. So we have King Price Insurance with us as our headline and our ring sponsor there, represented by Zander, but I also know that the CEO, Gideon, has been very involved in us and in our auction and in this whole process leading up to it. And the work that King Price do in agriculture in general is tremendous and amazing. And thank you very much for your effort, and we appreciate your involvement with us. To Salty and to Javelin, our clothing sponsor, represented by Charlize. I'm not sure where she is. I did see her earlier. There we are. Thank you very, very much. We look professional, we look smart, we're comfortable, and it's lovely to be associated with you guys, hopefully for years to come, and we really appreciate it. To the other sponsors that are involved, all across the board, our corporate platinum, gold, silver, bronze sponsors, you're not only sponsors, you're friends, you're stakeholders in our business. We can't run the whole business 365 days a year without you, and we appreciate everything that you do for us. And we hope that you get the exposure that you intend to do on the auction. And as a token of our appreciation towards our sponsors, for the first time we've introduced a sponsors lot, which is lot 33. And that lot, the proceeds of that lot, is actually going to go to one of our sponsors on a lucky draw basis. Those are the eligible sponsors are the ring sponsor, corporate, platinum and gold. And depending on the denomination of whether the animal gets sold for, we'll be splitting the prize accordingly, and there'll be a lucky draw for those sponsors. So thank you very much to the sponsors. To the service providers, Meerkat, represented by Ian, who made the trip back from Mozambique to be with us. We really appreciate your effort and the compliments and the artwork and everything else. But thank you very much, Ian, to Marion and all the cats that come and be with us. Apparently it's a lucky draw at Meerkat who comes to attend this auction also. And then to SwiftV, represented by JP Nearless. I know Russell was overseas, just got back, but he did send me a message. Thank you very much for the efforts that you guys put in. To Tennis from Farm Talk, He's part of the furniture in agriculture as well as here at Hurwitz Farming. So Tinus, you're a great friend. You do a tremendous job. You work like a real dog out there and doing it all for agriculture. So thank you, Tinus. To EventCon, Sean was here last night. Rolo's here now representing. Thank you very much for all the sound and work that you guys do, especially last night. Those that attended last night, I think, will agree with me. It was a lovely, lovely night and made possible by Sean and the team. To our caterer, Altus from Ermelo, who run the Spur and Panarottis, as well as in Bethel, thank you. Compliments came through last night, and I'm sure later today as well. Dr. Ben Potgieter, I did see him running around. He's also here almost every day of his life. So, Dr. Ben, thank you for all the work that you do for us, time and time again. To our professional team, which is Simon Hughes, Gareth Hughes, and Elrise Alberts, thank you, guys. You've cemented yourselves already at Hurwitz Farming, and thank you very much for all of your efforts. And then to my good friend Johan van den Est, who when I speak to on the phone, I need at least an hour, hour and a half to get through the call. But Johan, you're a tremendous legend. You're a legend in agriculture. You're a legend in the auction business. You're a phenomenal, knowledgeable stockman. And it's lovely to know you and be associated with you and integrate and, listen to you, actually. So thank you, Johan. To the Hurwitz Farming team, I say at every auction, and I'm going to repeat myself, we can never, ever, ever do these auctions without the team behind us. It's a well-oiled machine already, and for this auction, I think I can say that with greater certainty. I was the least involved, actually, in this auction that I've been for a long time. So really, the team for the auctions led very ably and capably by Antje, who has really become the Steven Spielberg, I think, of cattle videos and of marketing and of photos, and she's really the real Picasso behind the scenes. So Antje, thank you very much, and for leading the team throughout the whole coordination. We've got Johan Ungara over there, Christo, his brother. Everybody and whoever's come through this facility has had an auction here. The only term that they refer to as Johan and Christo are acers. So Johan, thank you very much. I think in the combined last 3 or 4 days, he's probably had 4 or 5 hours sleep. So thank you for your extended effort, Johan, especially. To the cattle team, ultimately that's what we're here for, regardless of the other divisions, led by Shanae and Philip, who's relatively new, and Abdul, who's been a part of the furniture. You guys are the real stars. Thank you for all the last-minute coordination. No auction's ever easy, but you guys are the real winners. So thank you very much for everything that you do. And we also had a great contribution from the wives. Some of the wives got involved this year, really helped out, put in a lot of effort, and we really thank all of the wives for getting involved. The Borean Society, Christopher made a speech. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you, Martinez, for the inspecting and for the screening. Very proud to say that 3 years in a row, 100% success rate on the pass rate of the animals for this auction, and they're strict. And they're friends, but they also do their job professionally. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you to Gerrit. I know he wanted to be here, but he's got family commitments. But he did send nice messages and lots of encouragement. So thank you, Gerrit. I think he's doing a great job as the president of the society, and we're in good hands. So thanks to Gerrit, and obviously Marlene and Christine behind the scenes. Thank you very much. As far as the offering is concerned, you guys have seen it outside. The compliments have been really positive, that it's a great offering and a high level of animals that's been assembled, and I would agree. We weren't going to have this auction, as we all know, but times changed and we got into gear and we put this auction together. And by putting this auction together, we decided we're going to go with whatever we can assemble to be a real representation of top quality animals, yet at the same time, always keep the motto of something for everybody. And I hope we've done that, and I hope everybody gets what they want to get. But what I'm also proud to say is that 38 different sires were used to create 38 different lots, which is 100% genetic diversity. But when you look at the consistency of the phenotype of the animal that's outside, you don't really appreciate that they were actually assembled from so many different herd sires. 74% of the animals, the cows with calves, are 3-in-1s. I think that's a hell of a statement as well. And 62% are heifer calves. So again, value for money in your purchases, because obviously that's the next generation of breeding stock. With regards to pregnancy tests, the pregnancy tests were done again on Monday, and they are up to date and accurate by Dr. Ben, and they're fully in line with what the catalogue says. Health protocols are fully in place. The herd's been vaccinated twice for foot and mouth disease, and DNA verification has been done on all the animals, including the calves. The bulls on offer, or should I say the future sires on offer, we're going to keep a semen share in all of them. It's in the catalogue as well, as one of the calves, lot 12. We're going to retain a semen share when he eventually grows up. As far as transport is concerned, once again, we'll be offering delivery to various locations around the country. We coordinate that after the auction depending on where the animals need to go, but don't worry, we'll get your animals to you or as close to you as physically possible after the auction. And as far as insurance is concerned for the animals, insurance is up to the buyers to arrange for the insurance, but Zander is over there. I think he can put his hand up. There he is from King Price. And as you know, they don't hold back from a claim. So there you go. If you want to speak to Zander, you can with pleasure. As far as payments is concerned, by now I think it's become known, Hurwitz Farming runs their own sales. I think Johan will make an announcement about it later also. Please settle your accounts with Louise in the office from SHM. But please make sure that the invoicing details are Hurwitz Farming and you're paying Hurwitz Farming, and we'll obviously load your cattle and send your cattle to you once payment has reflected. As far as quarantine is concerned, the rules have changed a little bit out there. So unless you've spoken to me already, we'll be offering 30 days of quarantine on our farm so that you get your ducks in a row regarding the foreigners. And there afterwards, the animals need to leave to wherever you're going to be housing your animals until such time as the borders open. So I think that's also become pretty much standard. So 30 days the animals can stay here, no problem. There afterwards they'll have to leave to wherever you're going to send your animals to. As far as policies are concerned, again, you all know that we have a feedlot. We're always looking to buy in calves. So please give us a call. And the progeny of what's bought on our auctions and through the farm or off the farm, we obviously pay a premium price for when it comes to stocking the feedlot. And then we introduced the Hurwitz and Friends auction last year, 2025, which was a tremendous success. This year we took a gap, but it'll be back next year. And the entry into there is to buy cattle on our auctions, and then you become a lifetime member of that sale. And I think that's a huge incentive, and it was a tremendous sale last year, and we look forward to welcoming new people and new friends into the Hurwitz and Friends auctions after this. Some announcements, just some prizes to get through, and then I promise I'm done. Prizes for the highest priced male animal will be from Eastval Motors. Eastval, since inception, have always given a car at cost with a fuel voucher, car actually below cost with a fuel voucher, so please take advantage of that, whoever buys the highest priced animal, highest priced male. From Haarveld Dienste, a bag of stud pellets. From ENS, Lick. From Farmers Weekly, a hamper. From Zoetis, Sapina wound spray. It's exactly the same prizes, excluding the vehicle, for the highest priced male and the highest priced female. The buyer that buys the most lots, there'll be a bottle of brandy from Buffelsfontein, Farmers Weekly hamper as well as from Zoetis. A lucky draw towards the end of the auction, a Farmers Weekly advertising campaign to the value of 10,000 Rand, which I think is a tremendous incentive from Farmers Weekly, as well as from Zoetis. A mystery lot will be during the auction, a mystery lot. Again, the Farmers Weekly advertising campaign to the value of 10,000 Rand. King Price Insurance, there'll be step-off insurance of that particular lot, which means it's insured all the way in transport until it gets to your farm, as well as from Zoetis, the wound spray as a prize. After the auction, guys, please stay around with us, have lunch, enjoy. The bar will be open. We'll be partying until tonight, I promise you. That's when the real stuff happens. So enjoy the sale, have fun, enjoy what we have to sell, and guys online, thank you for your patience. Over to you, Johan.
Thank you very much indeed, Simeon. As always, we do appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, usually before we start the sale, I just have a few words of encouragement to everybody in the industry. And I think I would like us all to acknowledge Hurwitz Farms, ladies and gentlemen, as movers and shakers. They are trendsetters, they are pace setters, they are leaders in this industry of ours in agriculture, not only in the cattle business, ladies and gentlemen. They run a big feedlot, they are in the silage industry and the baling industry and everything. And yeah, you see Hurwitz Farming all over the country. I've just been down in Natal, Howick, Anneberg, and Howick's farm, or Hurwitz Farms. Machinery is operating all over the country. They're setting an example to all of us. Thank you for leading the way And thank you for taking us all along. We appreciate it. Let's give them a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And especially with an offering of cattle that's being offered here, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely quality par excellence. And good luck to all of you who are here today. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the terms and conditions and the sale of the day. The terms and conditions of the sale, ladies and gentlemen, was advertised in the national press. It's available at the office where you have registered, ladies and gentlemen, and usually it is printed in the catalog. This comes down to the following. Full payment for your purchases, ladies and gentlemen, here today, except if you have made an arrangement with Mr. Mr. Simeon Hurwitz himself. I usually say Simon Hughes because I do a lot of sales on behalf of them. But yes, if you haven't made arrangement, ladies and gentlemen, for the payment of purchases that you would like to acquire here today, please talk to this man pretty quick, because otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be, unfortunately, unwilling to let your cattle be delivered to you. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, and then on behalf of Swiftveer, on behalf of Meerkat, Simon Hughes Marketing, Elries Alberts Marketing, and all our sponsors, and also Farm Space, we would like to welcome you all, and to our online bidders and buyers, to you as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please bid clearly, please bid that we can see you. I, as the auctioneer, together with the bid spotters of Meerkat and Swiftveer and Elries here on my right-hand side, and Gareth Hughes here on my left-hand side, do retain the right, if we make a mistake with the taking of any bid or the closing of any bids, to resell that lot again. In the case where we knock a bid down to two different buyers, we open the bid between the last two buyers, and only they can compete in the buying of that lot. If there's any misunderstanding or any discrepancies regarding this, ladies and gentlemen, please indicate to us now. Everybody happy? Thank you very much indeed. We as farmers do ethical and credible business here in public. Ladies and gentlemen, if we want to gamble, we go to the casino. Ladies and gentlemen, because we're using Swiftveer and Meerkat online, it's important that we just put a few rules and regulations in place, which will become terms and conditions of the sale after my announcement. The input price on the bulls are going to be 50,000, cows and calves 40,000, and the pregnant animals 30,000, and the semen 3,000. I think by this time we've probably exceeded all of that, ladies and gentlemen, but then the increments will run from 30,000 up to 50,000 in 2 and 3,000 bit increments. In other words, 32, 35, 38, 40, 42, 45, 48, 50. From 50 to 90, the increments becomes 5,000 bit increments. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90. From 90 to 200, ladies and gentlemen, 10,000 bit increments. 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. From 200 to 400, the bit increments change, ladies and gentlemen, to 20 and 30,000 bit increments. 220, 250, 280, 300. 320, 350, 380, 400. 400 to 900, 50,000 bit increments. 450, 550, 650, 750, 850, 900. 900 and over, ladies and gentlemen, the increments becomes 100,000 bit increments. 900, 1 million, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, etc. Ladies and gentlemen, if there is many misunderstanding about how this increments run, please talk to me now. I would like you to be sure exactly how the sale is going to run and how the bids, ladies and gentlemen, are going to follow up to each other. Everybody happy? Nobody is happy. Okay, I'm happy. I've made the announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how we're going to run the sale. This is now terms and conditions, ladies and gentlemen, and that is binding on each and every one who buys here today. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any questions regarding anything about the sale, I give the opportunity to ask those questions. If there's no questions, we're going to have an intro video, ladies and gentlemen, and after that, we're going to start the auction. The roof is going to close, and we're going to have an intro video. Thank you very much indeed. Prudence Igombo, bar number 19. I've got an instruction that you have 5 million today that you want to spend, and I have been given the authority to spend that money in any which way I want. I just want to confirm that, Prudence. Can I do that? Thank you, ma'am. You've lost your card. Please, Gareth, would you just return it? Thank you, Prudence. Dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen, it's sale time at Hurwitz Farms. And it's always, ladies and gentlemen, a real honor and a privilege to serve the livestock industry, the cattle industry, and in this case, the Boran breed and Hurwitz Farms and all their clients. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with lot number 1. She can come in and we're going to have a video on lot number 1. Okay, let her come in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the sale today with Octavia, as you've seen by Grande, ladies and gentlemen, going back to India 9 side and 786. On the ram side, Viking, ladies and gentlemen, an old picture 1294 and the Cyril Bull B0401. Had dames ICP, ladies and gentlemen, 396. And dames and heren, EBVs. Cow value 120, growth 108, production value 120, and calving each value 111. Ladies and gentlemen, she sells heavy in calf. The first one today on auction here, ladies and gentlemen, at the 12th Hurwitz Bronze, ladies and gentlemen, production sale. I got 250,000 online from Olifant's Club, over 280. Number 280,000, number 280, but number 280, but 280 asking 300, 280, number 280, but 280,000, 280, but number 300, number 300,000, but 300, but 20, 320, 320, but number 320, but 320, now 50, 330, but 320, but number 320,000, 320, number 350, but 350,000 bid, 380, but 380, but 380, but 380 now, 380, but number 380, number 380, do I see 400 anywhere? 380, number 380, but 380 with me cut online. 380, but number 380, but number 380, up 380, but number 380 asking 400. 380, number 380, but up 380, but number 380, but number 380, 380, but number 380, ladies and gentlemen, Octavia is going to leave the ring. Number 380, number 380,000, but 380, but number 380,000, up 380,000, 10 dames and heren, ladies, we're going to close the ring. 380, but number 380,000 once. 380, but 380,000 twice, and all out and all done, ladies and gentlemen, selling and closing at 380,000. Sold 380, thank you very much indeed. And that goes to Mrs. Liz Riley. Thank you, Liz. Mpofu Burans, we appreciate. And she's on her way to Swaziland, thank you. Next, we're going to offer you Brittany. Dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen, have a look here. She comes in, dames and heren, 3 and 1. Yo, look at the quality. Look at the heifer calf, ladies and gentlemen. She herself by Lexus, ladies and gentlemen, Lolo. On the downside again, Hotspot Zorro, Zelma Khan, ladies and gentlemen. And again, Magnum 159U, dames en heren, Brittany. Dams ICP 365. She's certified 2 months in calf, dames en heren, maar heren, kyk net mooi. Growth value 109, milk 105, 3 and 1. She's young, she's got a future, dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is, Brittany, on offer together with a top heifer calf. Let's take it away, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good look here. Number 65. 65, number 65, number 65,000, number 65, number 65, number 65, asking 70. 65, 5, 65, 70, but 70, but I took 70 by Stompy. 70, but 5, 75, but 80, and 5, 85, number 85, 99, number 90,000, but 100,000 bid. At 100, number 100,000, but 1 and 100. At 100,000, but number 1 and 100,000, asking 10. At 100, number 100,000, up 100,000, number 1, number 100,000, number dear. At 110, number 110, at 110, 10, at 110, number 110, yeah. At 110, number 110, 10, get outside here. Up 110, number 110, at 110, 10, number 110, but here. At 110, do I see 20? Number 110, number 110,000. Up 110 days and bait, number 110, at 110, 10, number 110, ladies, we're going to close her at 110, 10, number 110,000 once, at 110, 10, 10, number 110 twice, at 110, ladies, we're going to sell and close at 110,000, 110,000 sold 110. Thank you very much indeed. We appreciate. Thank you, Mr. Roger Satoliba, number 32. Thank you very much, Stompy, Hotspot, Morans, my underbidders. We appreciate. We turn the page, ladies and gentlemen, and we offer you another video on lot number 3. Lot number 3. And we've got a video on her. Ladies and gentlemen, I am one of the most privileged people in South Africa to have the privilege to sell one of the greatest cows in any beef breed in South Africa. And this is her. And look what she has produced. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is, a full sister to the highest selling female in South Africa. But in the meantime, till they get her back, she's a full sister to Jameson, Jumbo, Jasper, Chester, and ladies and gentlemen, like I said, she's a full sister to the highest selling female, which we sold for 2.5 million. Dames en heren, Southside Khan 786 and Mutara 5761. On the ram side, the well-known Jasmine. You've seen her outside going back to Buffalo, ladies and gentlemen. 2459 and the winning cow. EBVs of 110, 105, 115 and 110. She's 5 months certified in calf. Ladies and gentlemen, she's got a calf at sight by Cyclone. The most expensive beef bull sold on the continent of Africa. Here you have got the opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to buy the best in this breed. And if this breed was showing cattle, ladies and gentlemen, this cow, together with this calf, would have cleaned up any show, anywhere. You've got an opportunity today, ladies and gentlemen, to acquire one of the best cows ever on the continent of Africa. Dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen, I've got 380,000 online. I bet 400, I bet 450, and 500, I bet 550, I bet 550, but 600, I bet 650, at 650, but 700, I bet 700, I bet 50, at 750, but 800, I bet 800 down, I bet 800,000, at 800 down, but down, I bet 800,000, but over 800 bear, at 850, I bet 850, but down, about 900, down, about 900 now, at 900, down, about 900,000, but over 1 million, at 1 million bear, down, about 1 million bear, at 1.1, number 1.1 million. $1 million, number 1.2, at 1.22, number 1.3, number 1.3 million bear, at 1.3, number 1.3 million, at 1.33, at 1.33, number 1.3 million beer, at 1.34, number 1.4 million, at 1.5, number 1.56, number 1.6 now, at 1.6, it's number 1.6, at 1.6 million, but now number 1.6 million, 6 million now, number 1.6 million, ladies and gentlemen, yes, genetics par excellence on offer. Number 1.6 million, number 1.6 here. Up 6 million, number 1.6. At 1.6 million, made number 1.6 to IC7. At 1.66, number 1.7, number 1.7 bear. At 1.7, at 1.7, number 1.7 here. At 1.7, number 1.7 asking 1.8. At 1.6 million, made number 1.6, number 1.6. You can build an entire herd, a stud, ladies and gentlemen, out of this cow and a heifer. And the heifer by the well-known Cyclone, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm bidding, ladies and gentlemen, 1.7. Number 1.7, number 1.7, at 1.7 million, number 1.7, up Yumpensive, 1.8, number 1.8 million, at 1.8, at 1.8, number 1.8, do I see 9, at 1.8 million, B, number 1.8 bear, at 1.8, number 1.8 million, at Yumpen 8 million. 1.8 million is going to take her home, ladies and gentlemen. 1.8 at a 1.8 now, number 1.8 million once. At a 1.8 down, our 1.8 million twice. And a 1.8 million is going to take her home, ladies. You're going to close 1,800,000. Let's put our hands together. Thank you very much indeed. Hollenborg, Borans, by 29, we appreciate. Thank you, Conrad. Thank you, Stanley. And my underbidder, I appreciate you, Mr. Roger Sitole. And Hotspot and Bossiu for your help too. I appreciate you. We acknowledge. Thank you very, very much. And congratulations to Hollenbach Borans. She is a corker. She is superior. Ladies and gentlemen, we offer you lot number 4. Lot nummer 4, dames en heren, maar kyk dit mooi. Side going back to Kijivu, ladies and gentlemen, and Belinda. On the dam side, 717, and Jasmine, ladies and gentlemen, out of Jasmine, kyk net mooi. And here she's 7 months certified in calf. EBVs, ladies and gentlemen, 109 cow in value. Growth 100, production value 109. 7 months certified in calf, dames en heren. Belinda, Jasmine, Kijivu, ladies and gentlemen, a heifer and a half, an opportunity like none. Her whole future is in front of her. And in the ring, number 40,000, I'm maybe 40, 40, but 40, maybe 40, 40, but 40, at 40,000, I'm maybe 40, 40, but 40, maybe 40,000, at 40, maybe 40, 40, but 40, ik het 40,000, but 40, maybe 40, 40, but 40, maybe 40, 40, but 40,000, do I see two? At 40,000, maybe 40, 40, but 40, but 40,000, at 40, maybe 40, 40, but 40,000, at 40, maybe 40, 40, but 40,000, out of the same line. Out of the same damn line. 42, thank you. Out of the same damn line, ladies and gentlemen, as the cow we just sold for 1.8. 42,000. I'm maybe 42, asking 5. At 42, 42,000. I'm maybe 42. Up to 40,000, but down to 45, out of 48, at 48, at 48, but 50,000, 55, at 55, 5, at 55, out of 55,000, at 55,000, out of 55, out of 55, asking 60. At 55, number 55, 60, at 60, number 60,000, number 5, at 65, number 65, but 70,000, at 70, but down, number 70,000, at 70, but 70, but here, at 70, you will never get her again, at 70, but 70, but 75, at 75 on the telephone, yeah, at 75, but 75, but 80, but 80, but number 80,000, at 80, but 80,000. At 80 by down about 85, at 85, about 85 on the phone, at 85 but 90, number 90 but down, number 90 asking 100, at 90 by down, number 90, 100, about 100,000 bed, at 100, about 100 bed, at 100 down, number 1 on the phone, at 100 number 100,000, ik onder deze, number 1, number 100,000, at 100, about 100,000 bed, at 100, number 100, and 100's going to take her home at 100,000, 100,000, sold 100,000, thank you very much indeed, and that goes to buy a number. Yabban donation, thank you, we appreciate. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we're going to have a video on lot number 5, Kijima. We've got a video on this bull. We're going to offer you first bull today, Kijima, and we've got a video on him. Okay, you open up the gate and let him in. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. His name means running, Kijima. Nangukuchima. Dames en heren, kyk net 'n bietjie mooi. Southside Horizon, Hublot, ladies and gentlemen, and Jose Marula 25, and going back to the winning cow 96615. And dames en heren, on the dam side 717494, line bread 494. Dames en heren, maar heren, kyk net mooi. Here he is with a cow value of 100, growth 111, fertility 107. Dames en heren, maar heren, kyk net mooi. And as Simeon announced, ladies and gentlemen, they retain a semen share in each bull that they sell here today. The first one on offer. Ladies and gentlemen, he's well balanced, he's muscular, he's dik, he's hard. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, Kijimo can be yours. Number 19, number 90,000, number 19, number 90,000, number 90,000, asking 100. At 90 bed, number 90 bed, number 90,000. At 90 bed, number 90 bed, number 90, asking 100. At 19, number 90 bed, number 90,000. Op Nigerak, deze number 19, smeerkat online. At 90 bed, number 90 bed, 90,000. At 90 bed, number 90 bed, number 90,000, asking 100. At 19, number 90, number 90,000. At 90 million, number 90 million, number 90,000. Op 90,000 rand, 10 dames en heren, ladies, we're going to close him in. At 90 million, number 90 meerkat online. At 90 million, number 90 million. At 90 million, number 90 million, 90,000, going to close, ladies, we're going to sell at 90,000 once. 100 now at 100, number 100, number 100, number 100,000 bear at 110, number 110 bear at 110, 10 at 110, 10, number 110 bear at number 110, number 120, number 120, 20, number 120 bear at 120, number 120, number 120 at 120, 30 at 130, 30, number 130 bear at 130, number 130, number 130 bear at 130, number 130, 30 and 130, number 130, number 130, but 130 ball. Up on the direct days, 130, but 130 asking 40. At 130, number 130, 30. At 130,000, but 130, 30. At 130, but 130, but in the morning, number 130. At 130, be a cut online that is going to sell, going to close at 130,000. 130,000. Thank you. Ulwandle Morans by 533. Is it 533? Thank you very much indeed. Thank you to my underbidder by number 57 in front of us. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to after you Jasper daughter. She's a 3-1, dames en heren, yo. Yo, yo, yo. Have a good looky here, ladies and gentlemen, dames en heren, maar kyk net mooi. Southside Jasper, Khan Jasmine, ladies and gentlemen, 786. The Mutara cow, 5761. Ladies and gentlemen, Buffalo, kyk net mooi. And the Winnie cow, ladies and gentlemen. And on the dam side, 494, dames en heren, Dave Greens, 9518. What a 3-1. Ladies and gentlemen, here's something very, very special for the future. Pre-potent, dames en heren, maar kyk net mooi. And dames en heren, the dam is exceptional. That old cow, kyk net mooi, Jenna, going back to the proven cow 9518 of the late Mr. David Green with an ICP of 346. And when a cow can, she can, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this young cow, back in calf again. Certified in calf, with a calf, ladies and gentlemen, by Rattler, going back to Tequila. Dames en heren, kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Moenie foto maak nie. Look at those, the calf, the heifer calves, EBVs, 112, 109, 115, 113. And ladies and gentlemen, here's a 3-1, as good as you can get in the industry, but 55. At 55, 55, 60,000, at 65, 65, at 65, 65,000, at 65, 65, number 1, 65, do I see 70? At 65, 5, at 65, 65,000, but 65. Of 5 and 6, Dr. Nation, but 9, number 65,000. 100. At 65, number 65. At 65, look at that effort that cow bred, but somebody. At 70, number 70, but 5. At 75, number 75 bear. At 75, number 75, 5. At 80, at 80, number 80, number 85, number 90. At 99, number 90,000 bear. At 100, number 100,000 bear. At 100, number 100,000. At 100, number 100,000 beer. At 100, number 80, number 100,010. At 110, number 110. Ek 10 but number 110. At 110, number 110. Up on 13,000, number 110, asking 120. At 110, number 110. At 110, number 110, asking 20. At 110, up on 13,000, tinny dames and McLaren, ladies general, all out and done. Gotta sell, gotta close at 110,000. 120. Number 120, Swift Fianlai. Number 120, number 120, 20. At 120, but now number 120. At 120, but number 130. At 130, 30, 130, but number 130, 30. At 130, 30, 130, Swift here, what do I do? At 130, 30, number 130, but Ekator and Darak, number 130, 30. Number 130, 30, 130. Ekator and Darak, they all race with you. At 130, 30, 130, but here. Up on and Derek Dyson, ladies, you're going to sell, going to close at 130,000. 130,000. Sold 130. Thank you very much indeed. And the winners by 36. Thank you very much indeed. What a buy. 130,000. On a 3 and a 1 par excellence. By number 36. Thank you very much indeed. I appreciate. Thank you, Tsepo. I appreciate Mr. Sibeko. Yeah, the quality is exceptional. Dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen, have a good look here. Have a good look here. A daughter out of the 1.3 million Lexus. Ladies and gentlemen, going back to Psycho and 717 and Lolo. On the damn side, ladies and gentlemen, Titan and dames and heren, and Buffalo. Yo. Look at this. Her ICP, an incredible 332. Dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen, Kate Netmoy. And she's got a bull calf, ladies and gentlemen, goes back to King Shaka and 2 screws. Kate Netmoy, Muni Fotomakni, ladies and gentlemen, here she's top young cow, ladies and gentlemen, with a top bull calf. Let's take Selena away and I bet 48 online. Number 48, number 48,000, I am number 48, number 48, at 48, number 48,000, number 48, 50, 59, number 50,000, but number 50,000, 5, at 55, number 55,000, number 55, 5, at 55, number 55, number 55, at 55,000, number 55, 60,000, number 60,000, at 60, number 60,000, at 60,000 online, at 60 B, dude, number 65, number 65, at 65, number 65, number 65,000, bit noon, number 65,000, at 65, number 65, 5, at 70, number 70, bit number 70,000, number 70,000, at 70, bit number 70,000, at 70, bit, dude, number 70, but 70, bit here, at 70,000, but number 70,000, it's online, at 79, number 70,000. At 7,000, but number 75, number 75, at 75, number 75, 5, at 75, Mr. Fisher, what do I do? At 75, number 75, but it's in the ring, yeah. At 75, but 80, number 80, but 80,000, 5, number 85, at 85, 99, number 90, but number 90, but number 100, number 100, at 100, number 100, number 100,000, at 100, number 100, at 100, number 100, number 100,000, at 100, number 100, number 100,000, 100,000, 110, at a 110 on 9, at a 120, at a 120, 20, 120, bed, number 120, at a 120, 20, 120, but number 120, at 120, but number 120, number 120, it's against online, at a 120, bed, number 120, at 120,000, going to take her home, ladies, you're going to close, going to sell at 120,000, 120,000. 120,000 sold. 120,000 by number 57. We appreciate. Thank you, Cosmos. We appreciate. Well done. And thank you to our online buyers and bidders too. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a daughter out of Casanova, full brother to the 8 million cyclone, going back to Picasso and Cremora. On the dam side, King Shaka, the Cyril Bull, ladies and gentlemen, 98. Consider a heifer par excellence. Growth 100, milk 110. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 months certified calf. As good as you can get. Don't make any mistakes. Here is a top-class female on offer. She's young, she's got a future. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it away at 48 online. And 55. At 60, at 60, but it's 60,000, but it's 60,000, but it's 60,000, at 60, but it's 60,000, it's against, but it's 60, but 5, at 65, but 70, but it's 70,000, but it's 77, but it's 70,000 against 50, at 70, but not, but it's 70,000, at 70, but 5, but it's 75, but it's 75, at 80, not, but 80, but 80,000, at 80, but 80,000, but not, but 18, but 80,000, but it's in the ring, at 80, number 85, number 85, 90, not, number 90, 100, number 100,000, at 100, number 1 and 100, at 100,000, number 1 and 1, number 100,000, at 100, number 1 and 110, number 110, but now I took 110, 110 is for Swiftfield. I'll take 120 from Meerkat. 110 is with Swiftfield. Number 110, number 120, number 120 in the ring now. Number 120. At a 120 to a number 120. At a 120 to a number 120, but number 120 to number 120 in the ring. At a 120, number 120. It's against Meerkat. It's against Swiftfield. It's in the ring. Number 120 to a number 120, but number 120. At a 120, 20. At a 120, but number 120 to I see 30. At a 120, number 120, but number 120, but at 120,000 is going to take her home. At 120, number 120 once. At 120 to number 120, but number 120 twice. At 120,000, ladies and gentlemen, closing and selling at 120,000. 120,000. Thank you, Mr. Satole. Thank you, Rogers. Black Ox Morans. Thank you. 32. Thank you, Gareth. And here comes O'Day, dames en heren, yo. When has it been since we've seen them like this? Yo, sy's dik, sy's deep. She's classy. She's a princess. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, this is a beluga daughter. Going back to R14 and Haley. Ladies and gentlemen, and kyk net mooi, there's Caesar. And the top Fontaine cow 0312, we're going back to 96. Ladies and gentlemen, 615, the Winnie cow. Dam side, Impy, 1711, the Blue Bull 3094, and Odette. Cow value 101, calving east 109. Milk value 102, ladies and gentlemen, kyk net hier. 7.5 months certified in calf, dames en heren. Kyk net 'n bietjie mooi. She comes out of the same damn lines as Hublot. Yo. Number 48, number 48, number 50. I can fight the number 50,000, number 50, 50, number 50,000, and 50, number 50, but 5, number 55, number 60,000, number 60,000, but number 60,000, at 69, number 65, number 65, at 65, number 65, but no, number 65, asking 70, at 65, number 65, but 70, 70, but 75, at 75, number 75, at 75, number 75, at 75, number 75, number 75, asking 80, at 80, but number 80,000, we're finest now, at 80, but number 80, but number 80, number 80,000, at 80, number 80, but number 80,000, at 80, but number 85, number 85, number 85, at 85, number 85, but number 85, at 85, number 85, yes, class, at 85, number 85, I'll reach the side, at 85, number 90, number 90, but number 90,000, but number 90 now, at 90, number 100, number 100, number 100, number 100,000, at 100,000, but number 1, at 100 time, but number 100, number 100, number 100, yeah, at the nation, but he, number 100, but number 110, at 110, 10, number 110, number 110, at 110, at 110, 10, number 110, at 110, Mr. Sibeko, what do I do? At 110, number 110, at 110, 10, number 110, yes, class enough, at 110, 10, number 110, up on 110, nation, but number 110, gonna give her away, at 110, 10, number 110, gonna close her in, at 110, 10, number 110,000, 120,000, asking 130,000, 130, asking 140, 140, asking 150. Number 140, number 140, 40, number 140, beer. At 144, number 140, but number 140, do I say 50? At 144, number 140, but number 140, but number 140, last chance. At 140,000, ladies and gentlemen, gonna close at 140,000. 50,000. Yeah, number 150, but number 150. At 150, 50, number 150, 160. At 160, number 160, at 160, number 160, number 160. Up on that says stock nation. At 160, number 160. 160,000, I'm bit new, number 160,000 once and twice. And all out. And all done. Let's give them a nice round of applause by number 53. We appreciate. Thank you very much indeed. Mr. Skosana, thank you, Sipo. Thank you, Hannes. Thank you, you guys. We appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, we present a video to you of a bull. A bull and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Madiba. This is a prepotent son of a gun. He speaks for himself. Ladies and gentlemen, he's masculine. He's thick, he's deep. He's prepotent. He's Jumbo, ladies and gentlemen, out of Monbijo 14480, which is a stud bull breeder. A brother of his out of this cow was sold to Zambia. His name is Rocket. He's got a pedigree like none, ladies and gentlemen. On the dam side, 9521, and the saddle will be 0401. EBVs 106, 111, 120, 100. The kind that you don't get every day. It's an opportunity like none. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen. Kyk net mooi. We offer you, ladies and gentlemen, Madiba. He can be yours. He can be your herd sire. Ladies and gentlemen, he can improve your genetic program. I've said enough, ladies and gentlemen. The industry will now decide. I bid 320 online. I bid 400, thank you. I bid 450. I bid 450, but 450,000, 450, 500, but 550, but 550, but 600, but 50. At 650, but 650, but 650, now by 650, but now, but 650, but 700 now. At 750, but 800, but 800,000, but at 850, but 900, but 900,000, but now. At 900, but 1 million, number 1 million, but at 1 million, but number 1 million online. At 1 million, but number 1 million. At 1.1, number 1.1 million. At 1.1, number 1.2, at a 1.22, number 1.2 Meerkat online, at a 1.2, number 1.2 million beer, at a 1.22, number 1.2 million, number 1.2 asking 1.3, $1.2 million, 1.22, number 1.2, 1.3, at a 1.33, number 1.3 million beer, at a 1.4, number 1.4 million, at a 1.4, 1.5, at a 1.5, number 1.5 million beer, at a 1.5, number 1.6 million on top there, at a 1.6, 1.7, number 1.7 beer, at a 1.7, at a 1.8, number 1.8, number 1.8, 1.9, at a 1.99, number 1.9 million, number 2 million beer, at 2 million, but number 2 million, at 2 million, but number 2 million asking 2.1, at a 2 million, but number 2 million beer, at 2 million, but number 2 million, but 2 million, it's me online. Up to $1 million, number 2 million beer, 2 million, but number 2 million, ladies and gentlemen, it's double and half a year, 2 million, number 2 million, up to $1 million, number 2 million, asking 2.1, 2 million, but number 2 million, 2 million, but number 2 million, ladies and gentlemen, gonna close him in, 2 million, but number 2 million, but 2 million, number 2 million, but up to $1 million, 10 dames and gentlemen, I'm Maklar, ladies and all out and done. Gonna sell and gonna close at 2 million once and 2 million twice and all out and all done at 2 million. Let's put our hands together. Thank you very much indeed. 555 Meerkat online. Analia, dankie, ek waardeer. Just want to make sure, am I allowed to announce our buyer? Not. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll have to ask the press afterwards who the buyer is. It's got to come out in any way. But thank you very much. Indeed, it's going to a stud, to a damn good stud. We appreciate. Thank you very much indeed. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, we offer you lot number 11. Hier she's with a bull calf, certified 3-in-1 again. Dames en heren, maar kyk net mooi. Side, old picture 622, ladies and gentlemen, and the Cyril Bull B 0401, dames en heren, side Nkombe. On the dam side, dames and heren, Jose going back to Marula 25 and Caesar and 2459. Here's the cow value of 101, calving is 104. Ladies and gentlemen, she's 3-in-1, she's back in calf again. Young cow with a bull calf, back in calf again. I bet 45,000 online. Yeah, number 45, number 45, number 45,000, I'm maybe 45, number 45. Oh, 45, number 45, at 45, number 45, number 45,000, I'm maybe 45, number 45. Oh, 45, number 45, number 45, and asking 48. At 45, 5, at 45, number 45, number 45. Oh, 45, number 45, at 45, number 45,000, number 45, number 45, at 45, number 45, number 45. At 45, number 45, number 45. At 45, number 45,000, number 45. At 45, number 45, do I see 48? At 45, number 45, at 45, number 45, asking 48. At 48 with Marius here, number 48, at 48, at 48, 50, at 50,000, number 50, number 50,000, and 50 Marius is in a fade. At 50 that side, number 50,000, but number 50,000. At 50, number 50,000, asking 5. So 3-in-1, number 50, number 50,000, and 55, number 55,000 beat here, and 60, number 60,000, number 60,000 fire, at 65, 5, at 65, but 70, at 75, at 75, number 75, number 80, at 80, but 80, but 5, at 85, number 85, but 90, at 90, but 9, number 90,000, at 90, but 9, number 90, there's my man, at 90, but 9, number 90,000, at 90, but 9, number 90,000, asking 100, number 90, now 100, at 90, but 9, number 90, but no, number 90,000, 90,000, 90,000. 90,000, all out, all done, no more. Thank you, Ra. I appreciate my number 51. My number 51, we appreciate. And thank you to my underbidder, Conrad Hollenbach. I appreciate you too, sir. Bar 51, thank you very much indeed. Can we ask for an updated bias list? I will appreciate that. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got a video on lot number 12. Lot number 12 is coming in with one hell of a bull calf. Ladies and gentlemen, and we present you with a video. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here she comes. We bring you in, ladies and gentlemen, a Picasso daughter with a gravity son. This must be one of the lots today on the sale, ladies and gentlemen, that you should have considered, which you are still considering, and ladies and gentlemen, which is a plus to any program. The bull calf at the side of this cow, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a stud bull. And please remember, as CBN announced when we started the sale, that they retain a semen share ladies and gentlemen, in this bull calf. There they come. Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. There she is. She's a Picasso daughter, dames en heren, meneer, kyk net mooi. Saai, dames en heren, going back to 9901 and 717. Consider her mother, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of years ago was the cow that was the top cow that was awarded by Studbook, ladies and gentlemen, as the best cow in the breed, Segura. On the dam side, going back, ladies and gentlemen, to the fertile lines of GF118U. Dams ICP, ladies and gentlemen, 388, 19 years, 15 calves, longevity, fertility, ladies and gentlemen, and prepotency par excellence. It's got a cow value of 121. Calving is of 113, milk 104, fertility, ladies and gentlemen, production value 114. She's 2.5 months certified in calf. The calf at sight, ladies and gentlemen, gravity, going back to Impy, and dames en heren, meneer, kyk net mooi, NDA 9, and Trap Kelly, the Kelly lines. And again, ladies and gentlemen, combining NDA 9 and ladies and gentlemen, Picasso. That's what you get. Here is your future stud bull. And his EBV is 112, 103, 105, 111. And I repeat that again. We retain a future, ladies and gentlemen, semen share in the bull. I'm at 280 on 9. I'm at 280, but I'm at 280, but 300, I'm at 300,000, but 300, 300. 300,000, but 320, 20, but 320, but 320, 350, but 350, 380, 400. At 400, 400, but 400,000, but 400, but 400,000 here. At 450, but 500, but 5. I took 450 and 500. At 500, with all reason on, but 500,000. At 500, but 500, but 500, but 500, Arturo waiting for you. At 500, but 500 here. And 550, but 550 bar. At 550, big sale, but 600, but 600,000 bar. At 600,000, but 600,000. At 600, but 600,000 bar. Up says on the nation, but 600. But 600,000, but 600. There's a stud bull next to his mother. At 600, but 600,000, but 600. At 600, but now. Up says on the nation, but 600. And there's my man. At 600. But 600, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to consider. Up says on the nation, but 600. At 600,000, but 600 and 600 and 600,000 once. At 600, but 600, but 600,000 50. At 650 online, but 650. At 650, but 700,000. But 700,000 beer. At 700, but 700,000 beer. At 700 seconds beer cut online. At 700, but 700, and look at that stud bull. At 700, but 700,000. At 700,000, but 700,000 once. At 700, but 700,000 twice. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close the ring and we're going to finish her at 700,000 and 700,000. Sold 700,000. Let's give a nice round of applause. Thank you, Black Ox Farming, Mr. Roger Sitole. I appreciate my number 32. And thank you to all our underbidders. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate. She's out and gone. Here comes not the 11. Yo. They're getting better and better and better and better all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, please correct in your catalog. She has now confirmed 3-1. She's been confirmed 3-1. She's 5 weeks certified in calf to BH18 741. Here's Horizon daughter going back to you, Blow, and Josiah. Grand Dam 2 screws was a full sister, ladies and gentlemen, to the well-known B0598. Moenie foute maak nie, and that was the combination of 2997 and Mutara 8334. 3-in-1, certified, with a heifer, calf and a half, pa excellence, dames en heren. Moenie foute maak nie, kyk net mooi. This calf is by gravity. Ladies and gentlemen, EBV's cow value 108, growth 108, fertility 110, dames en heren. Consider one of the best today. Mr. Mullah, is it good morning or good afternoon? Let's take it away. Number 120, number 120, number 120, number 120, at 120, number 120, number 120, at 120, number 120, number 120, but yeah, number 120, she's a 3-in-1, at 120, number 120, but no, number 120, we start to Rukuturiana, at 120, number 120, but number 120, but yeah, number 120, at 120. 120, 130, 130, at 130, 130, 130, but yeah, at 130, 130, 30, 130, at 130, 30, 130, at 130, 30, 130, but 130, 30, 130, at 130, 130, no, get on and direct number 130, 30, 130, but yeah, at 130, number 130, asking 140, 144, number 140, at 140, I took 140 from you guys, sorry, it's yours, at 140, number 140, you sound just like them. Number 140, 40, number 140, at 140, 40, number 140, but at 140, 40, number 140, new. Number 144, number 140, asking 150, at 140, I'll raise a no, number 140, at 144, number 140, at 140, number 140, but up on the number 140. Asking 150, number 144, number 140, number 140, I'm going to close her in at 140,000, number 140,000, 150,000, asking 160,000. Number 150, number 150, Bedina, number 150, at 150, asking 60, number 150, 60, will you, sir? At 150, Bedina, number 150, at 150, Bedina, number 150. Dis teen die Vrystaatse kartel. Number 150, bid number 150, bid hier, number 150. Sold 150 online. Thank you, Mr. Hugo van Renen. Buyer 513. Thank you to the Free State Cartel, the Anabidders.
Is die gemaakt om te volg, je was altijd gemaakt om te lei. Sien jou reflectie in jou verlede, en onthou wie jy is.
And here comes a lot number 14. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this. She's by Jasper on the south side, Jasmine and Khan. On the dam side, ladies and gentlemen, Viking and the Cyril Bull, kyk net 'n bietjie mooi. Dams ICP 398, Grand Dams ICP, Middle Side 381. Cow value 109, ladies and gentlemen, kyk net 'n bietjie mooi, milk 100, growth 101, and production value 107. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, 7 to 8 months certified in calf. Ladies and gentlemen, isn't she a dandy? Yo. And number 170. Number 170, number 170, bid number 170, at 170, number 170, it's mere cut on 9, number 170, bid number 170, asking 80, at 170, bid number 170, at 180, number 180, bid number 80, at 180, number 80, bid number 180, bid number 80, number 180, bid yeah, 180, asking 190, at 190, bid number 180, number 180, at 180, number 180, number 180, do I see 90? At 180, number 180. At 180, number 180, but number 180. It's another Octavia. Related to lot number 1. And gentleman number 180 bit down number 180. At 180 bit in number 80 number 180 bit here 180. Do I see 90? At 180 number 180 it's a meerkat online affair. At 180 bit number 180 ek het 180,000 ladies I'm gonna sell gonna close at 180,000. If you're all out and done ladies I'm gonna knock it down right now. At 180 thank you. Swift Fear by number 610. Meerkat, sorry. 610. Thank you very much indeed. Meerkat. Thank you, you guys. I appreciate. Ladies, when we got a video on the next bull coming in. And here comes Cooper. Here comes Cooper. Okay, voila. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Cooper. Sasa Horizon, you blow Jose, ladies and gentlemen, 25. And Haley Buffalo, ladies and gentlemen, 177S. On the damn side, Burble, 3094. And Cornels, dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen, have a good look here. Ice duck, ice deep. Asa Bull, ladies and gentlemen, and a half. Kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Growth 118, ladies and gentlemen, dames and production value 101. Don't miss out on this bull, ladies and gentlemen. We retain a semen share. It's probably the widest of all the bulls on top, dames and heren. Asa Dakhat, ladies and gentlemen, about 160 online. Both ways. 170 is yeah. Asking 180, 90, number 190 bad, number 190, number 190 bad, at 190, 200, number 1, 200, 200,000, 200,000 here, up 200, number 200, but down, number 200,000, at 200, number 200, number 200, mas Anton, wacht vir jou, up 200, number 200, but down, number 200,000, asking 20, at 200, number 200, but number 200, some merciful, at 200, baby, 200,000, at 200, but down, number 200,000, but down, number 200,000, up 200, number 200, down, but down, number 200,000, at 220, at 250, at 250, but number 250, but number 250, at 250, but down, number 250, but number 250, Cosmos, what do I do? At 250 now, but 280, number 280,000, at 280, but down, number 280, at 280, number 280, just here, you ain't no out, at 280, number 280,000, at 280, but number 280, but 300, number 300, number 300, number 300, number 300,000, at 300, Kokai Mali, at 300,000, but number 300, number 300, but there, 300, number 300, at 300, but number 300, number 300, number 300,000, at 300,000, but number 300,000, at 300, number 300, Mr. Dokrat, you're gonna miss this bull, Mr. Dokrat, number 300,000, but number 300, at 300, number 300, but number 300,000, at 300,000, but number 300,000, op 300,000 rand te tien, dames en heren, meneer allemaal klaar, ladies and gentlemen, all out, and dan gonna close. to be honest. 300,000 once and twice. And all out, and all done, and no more. I've just now changed his name from Cooper to the Big Steel. Thank you, Jessica. Bar number 37. Ntabanyoni, thank you. That's the Big Steel of the day so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to offer you lot number 16, Diana. Consider Diana as she comes in with her Bismarck daughter. Ladies and gentlemen, have a good look here. Side B0329, ladies and gentlemen, and also Mugudi 3534. And on the damn side, ladies and gentlemen, Phoenix, have a good look here. And if you've studied the pedigrees of the cattle, ladies and gentlemen, you will see that this cow on the paternal side is out of Poppy, and on the maternal side out of Phoenix. Poppy and Phoenix are full brother and full sister. The combination of Poppy and Diana, dames en heren, maar kyk net mooi. The top old genetics, 9503 and Heavy Tree 9715. Kyk nou 'n bietjie mooi. She sells 3-in-1, 7 months certified in calf, dames en heren. I say nothing. Look at this, and the calf by the well-known Bismarck. Ladies and gentlemen, going back to Bont and Nikita. Look at the calf's EBVs. 116, 113, 114, and 118. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the lots today on the sale that you should consider if you are a serious Boran breeder. I've said enough, ladies and gentlemen, it's up to you. Number 180, number 180, but I'm 190, 200, but 200, but 200,000, but 220, but 250, but 250, 80, but 283, and 320, but 320, but 350, but 380, but 380, 400, at 400, but 400, number 400, but 400, number 400, at 450, at 450,000, but number 450,000, at 450, number 450,000, at 450,000, but number 500, number 500, at 500, number 500, but number 500. And 500, but 500, number 550, at 550, but 600, but 600,000, at 600, but 600, number 600, at 600, but asking 50, at 650, but 50, but 50, but 700, but 700,000, at 700,000, but 700,000 beer, at 700, but 700, but 700, but 700,000 beer, at 700, but 700,000 and asking 50 at 700, 700,000 now 50 at 700, but 700,000 at 700. Mr. Sitole, listen to the children, please. Just listen to the children. 700,000, 700,000, at 700, they are the future. At 700, but 700,000, but 700,000, at 700,000, but 700,000 once. At 700,000, but 700,000 twice. And 700,000, but 700, closing, selling 700,000. Kom ons gee 'n lekker hande klap. Thank you very much indeed. Hollenbach Borans, I appreciate bar number 29. Thank you, Mrs. Hollenbach. We appreciate. Dankie, Conrad. Dankie, Stanley. Thank you, Black Ox, Borans, and Farming, Maanabada. I appreciate. Thank you, Rogers. Thank you, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a video. What we are offering here today is exceptional. Ladies and gentlemen, you don't get that many top good quality, high class genetics on one sale like this one. Use the opportunity. We've got a video. We can go with the full sister of Goodyear's video. Okay. Here comes Ginger, ladies and gentlemen. She's a full sister to Goodyear, which we sold to Hollenbach Borans, ladies and gentlemen, a year or two ago for 1.6 million. And if you've studied your catalog and your pedigrees, ladies and gentlemen, this is an immaculate bred cow. She is in the class of lot number 3. If you look at the matriarchs, Mutara 5761, which was the dam of Khan. Ladies and gentlemen, the Winnie cow, 96615, which was the dam of Jasmine. Old Pitcher 21, which was the dam to Ruston. And Old Pitcher 303, which was the dam, ladies and gentlemen, to Ginger. And then you had sires like 786, 2459, Marula 25, and NK 9. Ladies and gentlemen, then this is what you get. Then you get gold and diamonds together in one package. She's certified back, ladies and gentlemen, in calf, heavy in calf, 8 months. EBV is 118, 109, 109, 118. Her calf is by a walnut. Ladies and gentlemen, going back to King Shaka, the Cyril Bull, ladies and gentlemen, 3094, Wasabi. I say nothing, ladies and gentlemen. You decide. Here is something extra special. Ladies and gentlemen, here is blue blood on offer. You decide who's she's going to belong after the next 5 minutes. I bet 300,000 online. 350, 320, 320, 320, 320, 50, 350, 380, 400, 50, 450, and 550, 600, 600, but no, 600,000, 600, but no, 600, asking 50, 600, but no, 600, but 50, 650, but no, 650, 650, no, 650, but 650, no, 650, obsessed on 5,000, one of the best today is in the ring on sale, ladies and gentlemen, on offer, one of the best in the industry, but 700,000, but 700,000, 700,000, 700,000 beer, hope she have all the nation, but 700,000 beer, 700, but 700,000, 700,000 by Jumbo cheese, and now Ginger she comes, but 700,000, but 700,000. I can see all the nation, but down on 700,000, asking 750 is one wise man, and 700,000, but down on 700,000. Hope she all the nation, number 50, at 750, but 750, down on 750, but now at 750,000, but down on 750, at 750, do I see 800, at 750, down on 750, I can see what if I talk this, not 750. Oops, you want to fight the nation? No, but I even 750 asking 800. At 750 now 800. At 750 got to close to now. I'm at 750. Oops, you want to fight the nation? Ladies and gentlemen, going to close it at 750,000. 750,000 takes home. Thank you very much indeed, and that goes to Sterkfontein Borana. Thank you to the Mankies family. Thank you, Ruan. We appreciate, sir. Ruan and Charlie's, thank you. We appreciate. Geluk and well done. Bar number 14, Sterkfontein Borana. And again, my underbidder, Black Ox. Thank you, Buddha. Ladies and gentlemen, we offer you lot number 18. This is Odette, and she's a 3-in-1. Yo, look at that calf, dames and heren. Ladies and gentlemen, please correct in your catalog. She is confirmed in calf to be H18741. This is the young cows, ladies and gentlemen, fertile as can be. She is by Jumbo, out of Odette. The combination of Con Jasmine, the Blue Bull, ladies and gentlemen, and Olpechera, ladies and gentlemen, 1698. Don't miss out on something really, really special. And as young as you can get them, dames en heren, kyk net mooi. EBV's 108, 140, 140, and 121. Now I want to just tell you, for those of you who are interested, and those of you who do performance testing, which I think is very, very important, ladies and gentlemen, this cow's EBVs is in the top 3% of the breed. In the top 3% of the breed is her EBVs. And her dam's ICP is 358. Don't miss out. She's young. She's got a future. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it away. But 60 and 5, but 65, but 65, but 65, but 70, but 70,000, and 70, but 70,000, but 9, but 73 and 1. I can see but 70,000, but 70, but 70,000, but 75, but 75, at 75, but 75, but 75,000, at 75, but 75, but 75, but 80, at 80, but 80, but 80, but 80,000, at 80, but 80,000, but 80, but 80,000, at 80, but 80,000, but number 80, do I see the over 5? At 80, but 80, but 80,000, at 85, at 85, number 85, but 90, number 90,000, at 90, but 100, but 100, but 100,000, at 110, number 110, number 110, now 20, at 110, 10, at 110, number 110, yes, something special, at 110, 10, number 110, 110, asking 20, number 110, at 110, number 110, but he number 120 to number 120 beer. At 120, number 120, but at 120, number 120, now 30 go. At 120 to number 120, number 120. At 120, at 120 to number 120, 30. At 130, 30, 130, number 130, number 130, number 130, but now asking 140. At 130, 40, number 140, but at 140, number 144, number 140, now 50 to go. At 140, 40, at 140, but number 140, do I say 50? At 150, but number 150. At 150, number 150, but 150, asking 60. At 150, BD, no, 150. Oh, but here. At 150, but number 150, do I see 60? At 150, but no, 50,000. 150,000. 150,000. Sold by 57. We appreciate Cosmos. Well done. Excellent by fertile animals, functional cattle. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss out on them today. This is Larona. Larona. Dames en heren, kyk 'n bietjie mooi. That's another Jasper daughter. Ladies and gentlemen, Khan and Jasmine side. On the dam side, ladies and gentlemen, kyk net mooi. Larona and Viking, ladies and gentlemen, picture 194, 1299, dames en heren, maar kyk net mooi, Maximus. Yoshi, 6 months certified in calf, and you can see a cow value of 107, growth 101, for calving is 102, fertility value 114, 6 months plus. Ladies and gentlemen, certified in calf. Don't miss out on something special. If you're in the bond industry and you like your bond cattle, ladies and gentlemen, here is a dandy. 85, 85, Mercat online. At 85, at 85, 85,000, I'm 85, 85, do I see 90? At 85, at 85, at 85, 90,000, at 90. number 90 bid 90,000. At 90 bid, number 90 asking 100. At 100, number 100 bid, number 110. At 110, 10, number 110. At 110, 10. At 110, 10, number 110 bid. Number 110, up 110,000, number 110, do I see 20? At 110, number 110,000, 110,000 is going to take her home today, dames and number 110 here, up 110, number 110. 110,000, ladies, you're going to close her in, going to sell at 110,000, 110,000. Thank you, Mr. Anton de Swart. I appreciate. Ja, Ries, wil jy net hulle nommer uit hulle uit smokkel asseblief? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, dames en heren. This is him. I sell the bottle of Klipdrift. And ladies and gentlemen, together with the purchase, you will get the bull. Okay. Everybody understands? We sell the bottle of Klipdrift. Together with the purchase, you'll get the bull. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, yes, we just joking. And anyway, the buyer of the bull, you're going to get the Klipdrift anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, this Klipdrift is a tequila son. Ladies and gentlemen, going back to old picture 1244. Dames en heren, kyk dit mooi. And also just look on the side, ladies and gentlemen, there is not a hell of a lot of them in South Africa. Downside Roston, Marora 25, voorslag 2459 and Kelly. The combination, ladies and gentlemen, of top Kenyan genetic side, dam side. Kelly, all picture 21, Magoo 2306, and ladies and gentlemen, all picture 1055, the dam lines. Cow value 117, growth in the top 1% of the breed 143, milk in the top 3%, ladies and gentlemen, 118. Axenix, ladies and gentlemen, there is not very many like him. He might be the best bull today on the sale. Hy's dik, hy's moerdik, hy's diep, hy's baie diep. Hy's manlik, dames en here, hy is Klipdrift, brandewyn manlik. Kyk 'n bietjie mooi, here is the sire. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Klipdrift going on sale, ladies and gentlemen, at only 85, but 90. Over to 90,000, I'm 90,000 bid. At 90,000, I'm 90, but 90, you know, I'm 90, but 90,000, I'm 90, asking 100. At 90, I'm 90,000, 90, but you know, I'm 90,000. At 90, but I'm 90,000, beer. Hey, can you get up there? I'm 90, I'm 90, but 90,000, but you know, I'm 90,000. At 90, I'm 90,000, but I'm 90,000, asking 100. At 90, I'm 90, beer. At 90, but I'm 90, I'm 90,000. At 90, I'm 90. Op je 8000 rand te bereiden, die no aan 90, aan 90,000. At 90, aan 90, at 90, aan 90,000. At 100, at 100, aan 100,000 beer. At 100, number 100. Ik het 100,000, number 100,000, number 100, number 100,000, number 1 beer. At 110, at 110, number 110,000 beer. Ik het 110,000, number 1. Number 110, I see 20. 110, 110,000, number 110, number 110. Ik kan 110, but number 110 is de dames en heren, kijk een beetje mooi. 110, number 110. 110, number 110 with Mr. Louis Pisano online. 110, 110, but 120. 120, number 120, but a cartel. 130, number 130, number 130 now. 140, number 144, number 140, at 140, 40 bus Louis Van Marco, at 144, number 140 Bria, Ekador of Yarak, but number 140, number 150, number 150 at 150 but number 150 Bria, number 150, up 105,000 but number 150, asking 160, at 150 bed, number 150, at 150 but 150, it's mere cut online, at 150 but number 150. 150,000, but number 150, no, number 150, up 105,000, teeny, dames en heren, Maklar, gotta sell, gotta close. 150,000 on the ultimate bull buy of 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, gonna close it once and twice, and all out and all done and no more. That's bargain of the century. Bas Louis Pisano, well done, 596. Meerkat online, thank you. Yo. This is Vienna. Ladies and gentlemen, kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Mustang, Picasso. Ladies and gentlemen, and Margot, Morla 25. On the damn side, dames en heren, kyk net mooi. A daughter Vienna out of 9901. Kyk 'n bietjie mooi. And there, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the top old heavy tree cows, 9513, going back to Maguni 1383. Cow value 101. Carving 113. Fertility, ladies and gentlemen, dames en heren, kyk net 'n bietjie mooi. 104. Groeiwaarde 107. Ladies and gentlemen, kyk net mooi. There she is with a bull calf and a half. Dames en heren, kyk net hier. Moenie foto maak nie. Ladies and gentlemen, the calf going back to Tequila Sun. I'm at 160 online. Number 160, number 160, number 187, number 170, Badan, number 170. At 170, Badan, number 170. At 170, Badan, number 177, number 170, Badan, number 170, asking 80. At 170, Badan, number 180, number 180, number 180, now 90. At 180, Badan, number 190, Badan, number 190, number 190, now 200. At 200,000, I'm number 200, number 200,000 here. At 200,000, Badan, number 200,000, asking 20. Up 12. 200,000 bid on number 200,000 at 220 220 220 by 220 number 220 number 220 but yeah of 220,000 number 220 number 220 220 number 220 with 250 number 250 Keith, what do I do 250 but nah number 250 280 number 280 number 280 number 280 Swift yeah 280 but 300 number 300 but 300 number 300,000 be 300 but 300 number 300,000 300 number 300 Mr. Pike yeah we know 300 number 300 but he number 300,000 300 with him velo okay 300,000 number 300 number 300 number 300 number 320 number 320 number 320 number 320 against him velo number 320 number 320 first to Keith Pinky 320 320 but number 320 of 320,000 but number 320 but number 320 it's a Swift here 320 350 350 number 350 number 380 but 380 but 380 but 400 number 400,000 at 400 number 400,000 at 400 MB but 400 but 400,000 number 400. It's against Green Valley. I bid 400 with the iconic start. Hey, but 400,000, but 400, but 400, baby, but 400. At 400, I'm baby, 400 down, number 400, number D, number 400, number 400. At 400, number 400, number D, number 400, and she's gonna immigrate. Up 400,000, but number 400,000. At 400, baby, 400, 400, number 400. Haircut online, that you're gonna close. At 400,000 once, at 400,000 twice, and all out and all done at 400,000. Thank you to the iconic Moran stud from Zimbabwe. We appreciate at 400,000. And thanks to Green Valley, the underbidders. Thank you, try more. We appreciate it. Thank you very much indeed. Mr. Mudirere, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, yo. Have you seen this blue cow? She's a pole. Ladies and gentlemen, she goes back to Maguni 35-34 and old picture 1082 side, which produced Star Spartan. On the ram side, 786 Mutara 57-61 Molswip King, which was Khan's full brother. Dames and heren, she comes out of Kiona with an ICP of 381 and the Graham Damned ICP 365. She's got a pedigree, ladies and gentlemen, like none. She's got EBV 107 and 115 and 111 and 111. Ladies and gentlemen, you can see what Simeon says here. He says, here's the white gold. Dames and heren, 3-in-1, certified in calf with an unbelievable Diego daughter at side. Going back, ladies and gentlemen, also to Maguni 35-34. Damn, ladies and gentlemen, incredible. He's certified in calf again, dames en heren, maar dit kyk net mooi. Yo, ek sê niks. You decide. And number 85 was Swiftfear. At 85, number 85, 90, number 90, number 99, number 90,000. At 90, number 90, number 90, but he, number 90, number 90,000. At 90, 100, number 100,000, number 1, number 1, number 1, number 10, number 120, number 120, 110, 120. At 120, 30, number 130, 30, number 130, 40, number 140, 4, number 140, at 150, number 150, number 150, 160. At 160, but no, number 160, but no, number 160. At 160, no, number 160. 170 at 170 by Marius, number 180, number 180, at 180, but 180, but he, number 180, number 180, but 190, but now, at 180, but 190, number 190, but 200, number 200 now, like a 200, decent, number 200,000, but number 200, number 200,000, asking 20, at 200, number 200,000, at 200, number 200, number 200, at 220, number 220, number 220, 250, number 250 in the ring, at 250, number 250,000, at 200, number 250, number 250,000, at 250, but 280, number 280, number 280, but 300, number 300,000 be, at 300, number 300,000, at 300, number 300, number 300,000, but number 300, it's against Green Valley. At 300, number 300,000, 300 decent, number 300, but something here, number 300,000 here, at 300, number 300,000, number 300, asking 20, up 300 decent here, number 320, at 320, at 320, 20, but 350, at 350,000, but 350, number 350, but against Green Valley, at 350, but 350, 350, number 350, but no, number 350, at 350, number 350, and yes, my man, at 350, and that's a special, at 350, but 380, at 380, but Donna, number 380, at 380, but 380, at 380 of Green Valley Online, at 380, but 380, but number 380, up 380, but 400, number 400, number 400, number 400,000, at 400,000, but Donna, number 400, asking 450, at 400, baby, 400, number 400,000, of 400, they say, number 400, number 400, at 400,000, I'm Badana, number 400,000, at 400,000, my bits with me in the ring, at 400, number 400 against Green Valley, at 400, baby, number 400, you're gonna close it in, at 400, number 400, Green Valley, you gotta come in if you wanna go, at 400, baby, number 400,000 once, at 400, baby, 400,000 twice, and 400, ladies and gentlemen, all out and done, selling at 400,000. Kom ons gee lekker aan die klap. Let's put our hands together. Thank you, Black Ox, Morans and Farming, Mr. Sitole. Thank you, Rogers. And thanks to Green Valley down the bidders. By 32 buys. And here she is, lot number 23, with a beautiful top quality bond, ladies and gentlemen, bull. Yo, you've seen this bull calf. Here comes a bond bull, par excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, sire side Ronaldo. Ronaldo was the first bull we sold here in this ring, ladies and gentlemen, at Hurwitz Farms for $1 million. Going back to Rolex and Nitro and the Cyril Bull on the dam side 98, ladies and gentlemen, and Allison going back to Maguni 28-23. EBV's 111, 100, 105, 109, dames en heren, meneer, kyk net mooi. The bull calf by Ginger. Ginger, ladies and gentlemen, full brother to Jigsaw. We sold him for $3 million, dames en heren, to Mutanda Farms. Kyk net 'n bietjie mooi. Have a good look here. A young cow, ladies and gentlemen, with a hell of a bull calf. Here's an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, like none. Number 150 by number 150 by 150 by at 150 B, number 150 B, number 150 with Daniel online at 150, number 150 B, number 150 asking 60 at 150 B, number 150 at 150 but number 150 asking 60 at 150 number 150 60 at 160 right in front of me at 160 number 160 Daniel out at 160 but number 160 at 160 we're finals now, number 160. At 160 bait, number 160 asking somebody. At 160, number 160. Up on that says stuck decent, number 160 asking somebody. At 160, number 160. At on that says stuck decent, number 160, but number 160 he's gonna go down to Volvengat. At 160 bait, number 160. Number 160. At 160 bait, number 160. Up on that says stuck decent around the 10 dames and here. I'm klaar, ladies and roll out and done. Gonna sell and gonna close at 160,000. Thank you, Hannes. I appreciate bar number 28. Well done. Excellent buy. Thank you very much indeed. And here she comes in. Dames en heren, meneer, kyk net mooi. This is Kelly. Side Horizon, you blow, Jersey, Buffalo 2459. Ladies and gentlemen, on the dam site. Out of a full brother to Kijivo, Mupani, Marula 25, will pitch it 999. And ladies and gentlemen, Zelma and Zenith and Vilsack Kelly. Have a look here. She comes out of the Kelly line. She's 3 months certified in calf. Dames en heren, meneer, kyk net mooi. Growth 114, milk 108, fertility 102, 3-in-1 certified in calf. Dames en heren, kyk net 'n bietjie mooi, moenie foute maak nie. And I repeat, those matriarchs, Kelly, Zelma, Hailey, KPO, all picture at 999, ladies and gentlemen, and line bred, the winnie cow, kyk 'n bietjie mooi, and she's got one hell of a gravity of a calf next to her. Yo. Number 220, number 220, number 220, number 220, number 220,000 beer. 220, number 220 with him Velo now. 220, number 220, number 220,000, number 220, number 220. Up 220,000, number 220, number 20, number 220. 220,000, number 220, number 220, number 250. 250,000, 250, number 250, number 250. 250, number 250,000. 250,000. Number 215. Velo, what do I do? Sheka. Number 250,000, but 280. 280. Number 280, but 280. 280, but 280. Number 280. Number 280, but 280. Mr. Pankia, you know. 300. Number 300,000. Number 300. 300. Number 300,000. 300's against him. Velo. 300,000. I'm number 300. Number 300. Number 300. Now it's ready to go. 300. I'm 300. But 300,000 asking 20. Up the organization number down, number 300. 300 number 319, number 300,020, 320, number 320, number 320, now 350, let's go. 320, number 320 bar, 320, no, number 320, 320, number 320, number 320, 320, number 320, number 320, 320, number 320, 320, Kifaya winning out, 320, number 320 bar, at Corbin, talk to the old man, 320, number 320, number 320, number 320,000, 320,000. All out, all done, and no more. Thank you, Kolila Dashekov of the Velostat. We appreciate. And we also say thank you to Panky Ranch, Danabadis. 320,000 takes her home. Well done, you guys. And the buyer number is 509. To the books. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a video on Amazon. And here comes Amazon. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Amazon. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, here's a Bond Bull par excellence. He's deep, he's thick, he's long, he's balanced. Ladies and gentlemen, he's correct. He's a machine. Dames en heren, meneer, kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Side Horizon, going back to Hublot, Marula 25 and Hailey. And Buffalo in 2459, 0598 and 2997. Dames en heren, meneer, kyk net mooi, en Mama Sybil. Julle moet nie foute maak nie. And then there is the Allison line. Ladies and gentlemen, the matriarchal line. Dams ICP 385. Dames en heren, EBVs. Ladies and gentlemen, EBVs 117. Cow value, 114. Production value. Growth, ladies and gentlemen, 109. Fertility, 111. What a bull. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Don't miss out. I bet 350,000 online. Number 350 bid, number 350 bid on number 350,000 bid. 350 bid, number 350 bid on number 350. 350 bid, number 350,000. 350, number 350 bid on number 350 bid 380. 380,000 bid on number 380. Of 380 bid 380 bid 400, number 400,000 on 9. At 400, number 400,000, number 400,000. At 400, maybe 400,000 bid on number 400,000 asking 50. At 400, number 400,000. At 400 bid, number 400,000. Do I see 50? Of 400 nation number 9, number 400,000, number 400, number 400,000. Of 400 nation number 450, number 450,000 beer. At 450 bid on number 450. At 450 bid on number 450 right in front of me. At 450, bid 450 bid number 450 da. At 450 you're done what bak ek nou. And 500, number 500,000 and 50, number 550 by at 550,000 number 550 at 550 asking 600 at 550 number 550 but number 550 asking 600 ek het 550,000 of 550,000 tele dames en heren meneer I'm gonna close him here at 550 number 550 but number 550 of 550,000 ladies I'm gonna close him in at 550,000 once at 550 bid number 550 bid you number 550 twice at 550,000 I'm new number 550 ladies you're gonna close at 550,000. So thank you Black Ox Borans, you got your bondel. Thank you Roger Sitole and dankie Jordan van vieren me aan de bedem. By 32 buys, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with the females. Yo. Here's a Mustang daughter going back to Picasso and Margot, dames en heren. On the damn side, Kelly and Eros, dames en heren, meneer, have a good look here. She's 8 months plus, certified in carve. Ladies and carving is 109. Don't make any mistakes, ladies and gentlemen. A top female out of Picasso, Eros, Kelly and Margot. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it away. Number 42, number 42, number 42, number 42, number 42, number 42, now 5. At 42, 2. At 42, number 42, number 42,000. I'm here 42, number 42 beer. And 45, number 45, number 45, number 45. At 45, number 45,000. At 45, number 45, number 45, no 48. At 45, number 45 beer. At 45, number 45, number 48, number 48, 8. At 48, 8, number 48,000, 50, number 50,000. At 50 bed, number 50,000. At 50 bed, number 55. At 55, number 55,000 bed. Number 55, 60, number 60,000 bed. At 60, number 60,000. At 60 bed, number 60,000 asking 5. At 60 but number 60,000 asking 5. At 65, 70. 70 but 70, 70,000 bed. At 70, but 70, 75, but 75, at 75, but 80. 80,000 beer. Ek het 80,000 na, number 85, number 85, at 85, at 85, number 85 beer. At 85, number 85, number 85, it's online. At 85, number 85, do I see 90? At 85, number 85, it's made cut online. At 85, 5, and 85, number 85,000. 85, 90. At 19, number 90, number 90 bad. At 19, number 90,000, but 5, 100, number 100,000 bad. At 100, number 100, I'm busy with this here now. At 100, number 100, number 100 bad. At 100, number 100. At 100,000, number 1, but 1,000, number 100,000. At 100, number 100, number 1,000, number 100,000. The bits online with Meerkat. 100,000, I'm baby 100, number 100,000, at 100, number 1 and 100,000, at 100, number 1 and 100, number 1 and 100,000 once. 100,000 twice. All out, all done, no more at 100,000. Thank you, I appreciate Ulwandle Borans by 533. Ladies and gentlemen,
that money goes to...
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, lot 26 was the mystery prize, and we're going to award the mystery prize afterwards. Okay, that was the mystery prize. We appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, and now I ask everybody and the guys, please just the guys who handles the doors. The animal stays in the ring. When we finish selling the semen, we're selling semen now. Please don't let the animal go out. Please don't let the animal go out. Ladies and gentlemen, we offer you semen of Eros. Now you all know Eros, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is right here, behind the screen. He's one of the foundation sires, ladies and gentlemen, of this herd. He is one of the foundation sires in the breed. Ladies and gentlemen, he was a son out of Muguni, Muguni 2738, out of a top matriarch cow that produced many bulls. Ladies and gentlemen, Muguni 2748. I repeat, the lot in the ring has got nothing to do with the semen that we are offering now. We are offering lot 27 in your catalog, the semen, ladies and gentlemen, of Eros. And we offer you 12 straws. We sell them per straw to take 12. So the price you're going to bid, ladies and gentlemen, is times 12. I bid 4,000 online. I'm asking, and I'm taking 500 rand bids up to 9,000 over that 1,000 rand bids. Number 4,000, number 4, number 4,000, number 4,000, number 4, number 4,000, asking 4,500 at 4,000, number 4, number 4,000 at 4,000, number 4, number 4,000, I'm number 4, number 4,000 beer at 4, number 4,000, but number 4, number 4,000, but he, number 4,000 beer at 4, number 4,000. It's only 12 straws, ladies and gentlemen, on offer at 4,000, I'm number 4, number 4,000, but number 4, number 4,000, number 4, number 4,000, asking for 5 at 4,000, I'm bid 4, number 4 and 4,000 at 4, baby 4, number 4,000, I'm bidding number 4,000, number 4,000 once, 4,000 twice, all out, all done, no more. The bids online with Ulwandle Borans by 533, 4,000 apiece. Thank you very much. Don't open the doors. Don't open the doors.
And a little bit of chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Euroshies. This is Allison. Side, Hublot, Jose, Mora 25, and Fontaine, Haley, and Caesar. On the ram side, Lady John Buffle, Kate Nerbeki Moy, 0598, and Allison. She comes out of the matriarch line, Allison. She's got a heifer calf and a half, ladies and gentlemen, next to her. She's 4 months certified back in calf. Her ICP, ladies and gentlemen, 350. 350 TKP, fertility, ladies and gentlemen, immaculate. Her ICP, 350, and she's back in calf, 4 months, and she's got this top, ladies and gentlemen, heifer calf by Asparagus, going back to Viking, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll picture her 1294 and R14, and ladies and gentlemen, out of this Hublot door. Kyk 'n bietjie mooi. EBV's 106, 106, 110 and 111. 3 and 1, ladies and gentlemen, I bid 160 online. Number 160 bed, number 160 bed, number 160 bed, you know, number 160. At 160 bed, number 160 bed, number 160, number 160, asking 7170 bar. At 170, number 170, number 170 bed, at 180, number 180, number 180 bar. At 190, 90, number 190, number 90, number 200, number 220, number 220 bar. At 220, number 220, 50, number 250,000 beer. At 250,000, at 280, at 280,000, but number 280, number 280, number 280, asking 300, at 280,000, but number 280, up 280,000, but number 280, up 280, number 280, now 300 to go, 280,000, but number 280, at 280,000, at 300, at 300, baby, 300, number 300, number 300, number 300,000, number 3, now 320, at 300, number 300, number 300,000 bid, at 300, number 300, Mr. Paul Brits, what do I do? At 300,000, number 300, number 300, number 300,000, at 300, bid, number 300, asking 20, at 300, number 3 and 300, but you know, number 300,000, at 300,000, ladies, you're going to call her win at 300,000. 300,000. So 300,000. Thank you, Liz Riley. Mpofu Bronze by 583.
You got the light, I got the all, y'all got the night. All night. All night.
Okay, and the next one coming in, ladies and gentlemen, here she comes. And that's lot number 29. She's by Grizzly, going back, ladies and gentlemen, to a 2588 Sun 0321, and I'll pitch it to 961. And also 717494 and Tlanzani 9518. On the dam side, ladies and gentlemen, old picture of 1017 and the top old Warraga Scow, ladies and 5078. Kyk net bietjie mooi. Dam Amelia, ladies and gentlemen, has got an ICP of 396. Here is a growth 108, ladies and gentlemen, consider her. Don't make any mistakes. 7.5 months certified in calf. Dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen, that's Amelia. Kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Have a good look here. Let's take it away, gentlemen. Number 38, number 38, number 38, number 38, number 40, 40, number 40,000. At 40, maybe 40. 40, baby, 40, 40,000. At 40, I'm baby, 40, 40,000, number 40,000, I'm baby, 40, 40, media. At 40, number 40, now 2. Could feel up this number 40, baby, 40, 40. At 40, baby, number 40,000, I'm baby, 40, number 40, beer. At 40, number 42, number 42, number 42. At 45, number 45, number 45, Mr. Sabeko, what do I do? At 45, number 45, beer. At 45, number 48, number 48, hey. At 48, hey, number 48, but number 48,000. At 48, 50. At 50,000, I'm number 50,000 beer. At 50, number 50, number 50,000, yes, quality on offer. At 50, but number 50,000, 5, number 55, 60, number 60,000 beer. At 60, number 60,000, asking 5. At 60, number 62, number 60,000. At 60, number 60, number 60,000. At 60, but number 60,000. At 65, at 65, number 65, number 65, number 65, Cosmos, what do I do? At 65, 70, at 70, made on number 70,000 beer. At 70, number 70,000. At 70, baby, 77, 70,000 beer. At 70, but number 77, 70,000, but now. At 70, but no, number 70,000, 70,000, 70,000, 70,000. Sold 70,000 by number 57. We appreciate, sir. Thank you, Mr. Sibeko, for your help as well. I appreciate. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a video on a bone bull. This is Converse, ladies and gentlemen. Consider him. We'll play the video to you. Have a good look at this one. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here he comes. This is Converse by Grande and Griffin and NDA 9. En al picture 786, ladies and gentlemen. Kyk net mooi on the damn side, Buster, Kojak, ladies and gentlemen, and Rembrandt. Yo. For those of you who are in the bond industry, ladies and gentlemen, this bull combines the bond genetics of NDA 9, ladies and gentlemen, and also Rembrandt in 9901. Here's an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to acquire a top bull with a cow value of 110, calving ease 108, growth 106, milk 109, fertility 105, and production value 107. I say nothing. He's pulled. Ladies and gentlemen, he's thick, he's deep, he's balanced. It's a bull. A bull and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, I bet 220 online. Number 220, 20, number 220, number 220, number 220, 220, number 220, number 220, but now number 220, now 50. Of 12, 5, number 250, number 250, number 280, number 280, number 280, 280, number 280, number 280, number 280, number 300, number 300,000, 300, number 300,000, but on. Number 300,000 be of 300 nation bet number 300,000 at 300 number 300,000 here 300 nation number 300,000 but down number 300,000 do I see 20 at 320 number 320 number 320 by 320,000 number 320 at 320 number 320 number 320 number 320 Swift Fear online 320 number 320 number 320 number 320 320, asking 350. 320,000, I'm number 320. 320, they said number 320. 320,000, I'm number 320, number 320. Oh, 320, they said number 320, number 320. 320, number 320, but number 320, number 320. Mr. Van Vieren, Mr. Brits, and everybody in the bond industry. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, he combines bond genetics, sour side, and bond genetics, dam side. I'm at 350 on 380. I'm at 380. I'm asking 400. 380 by number 380, number 380, but down number 380. Of 380,000 by number 380, number 380, Swift online. 380, number 380 by 380, but down number 380, number 380, but down number 380. Asking 400. Meneer Van Vieren, ek kan jou foutjie sien kom, meneer. Spyt kom van agteraf. En hy kom nie met 'n hamer nie, hy kom met 'n stomp naald. Number 380 by number 380 by number 380. Op 380,000 number 380 by 380 it's Swift online. 380 by number 380. Op 380,000 ladies we're going to close at 300. At 400,000, I may be 400,000, 400, Swift, what do I do? At 450, at 450, but 450, at 450,000, I'm 450, asking 500, at 450,000, I'm 450,000 beer, at 450, but 450, but 450,000, 450,000. 450,000. Lucky luck. 5024. May I know who that is? I want your registration lists. Please. Out he goes. He sold, I don't know to. They will come and tell me. Thank you very much indeed. It's to Ntaba. We appreciate. Thank you very much. Kom ons gee vir hulle lekker aan die klap. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much. Appreciate. Ntaba Nyoni. I'm asking this because the people come to me afterwards and they tell me I do monkey business. because I don't have buyer, I have a number. I have to be transparent, ladies and gentlemen, I work for you. And ladies and dames and heren, this is number 31. This is Frida. Ladies and gentlemen, Cape Nat Moy, side, Buffel line bread. On the dam side, Buffel again, ladies and in Hapoor. And Hapoor goes back to 2588. The animal in the ring, ladies and gentlemen, it goes 3 times back to 2459 and once to 2588. But ladies and gentlemen, consider a top young female. Her ICP is 396 over 2. Her EBVs, ladies and gentlemen, 109 cow value, 112 growth, 106 milk, fertility, ladies and gentlemen, production value 105. She sells certified in calf 3 in 1. Ladies and gentlemen, she currently weighs 440 kgs. Her calf weighs, ladies and gentlemen, 240. It gives you a weaning weight ratio, ladies and gentlemen, of 55%. Functional, efficient, she's back in calf, heavy in calf, dames en heren, kyk 'n bietjie mooi, moenie fout maak nie, choose the animals that makes the money, and ladies and gentlemen, she's a top full bold female, kyk 'n bietjie mooi, extra fertility, ladies and gentlemen, kyk net hier, moenie foute maak nie. Over 50,000, over 4, over 55, over 55, over 60,000, over 60,000, 60,000, over 60,000, over 60,000, 60,000, over 60,000, over 60,000, 60 over Julio's side, over 60,000, 60 over 60,000, and Julio, ladies and gentlemen, as a brother to Jigsaw, over 60,000, over 45, over 65, number 1 day, number 1 day, number 1 day. Number 1 day, Mr. Brandon Fire, how are you, sir? Number 1 day, number 1 day. 110, jy sit in gaapie, so jy gaan na gaap. Number 1 day, number 1 day, beer. Number 1 day, number 1 day, 120, number 120, number 120. 120, beer, 120. 120, number 120, it's online. 120, number 120, and look at that stood bull there. Number 120, number 120, number 120, 30. Number 130, 30, at a 130, 30, at a 140, at a 140, baby, at a 140, 40, at 140, betty, number 140 bed, at 140, number 140 bed, ek het 140,000 betty, number 140, at 140, 40, but a 140. 40, but 140, betty, 140, gonna close the range at 140, and 140,000, and 140,000. Sold Meerkat online by 621, I appreciate. Well, Fani, thank you very much indeed. We appreciate. They gone, here comes, ladies and gentlemen, Esprit. Oh, kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Yo, look at that heifer. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a box heifer next to asparagus bred cow. Going back to Viking in 1294 and R14. On the dam side in Lovo, Olifant, dames and heren, Chantel, and Forrester 9625. She's certified in calf 3 months, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent EBVs, 103, 101, 101 and 2, with a milk value of 105. Ladies and gentlemen, she's 3 months pregnant. Kyk 'n bietjie mooi, moenie fout maak nie. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. And 48, hey, number 48,000, I'm at 48, hey, number 50, 50,000, I'm at 55, I'm at 55, 60, 60,000, by 5, at 65, 5, at 770,000, 5, at 75, at 75, 80, at 85, 5, at 85, 5, at 85, at 19, at 90,000, at 100, at 100, at 100,000, at 100, number 10, number 110, 120, number 120, at 130, number 130, 30, at 130, at 130, 40, number 140, 40, at 140, 40, number 140, B, number 140, at 140, number 140, 50, number 150, B, number 150, at 150, number 150, B, number 150, say hello, fair, at 150, number 150, ik door een 50.000 bij nummer 150, number 150, at 150, number 150, meneer Zwart, gooi maar je niet aan, at 150, bij number 150, ik door een 50.000 tellen bij number 150, number 150, number 150. 150,000. Sold 150, thank you. And the buy number today is buy number 16. 36. Is that Mr. Sebeko? Malatezi. That's Mr. Sebeko. Thank you. I appreciate, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Sepo. I appreciate. What a female. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the sponsorship heifer that Simeon told you about when he opened the sale. Ladies and gentlemen, the proceeds of this heifer will go towards one of our sponsors today. And we will do that draw right after we've sold the last lot. So everybody knows exactly who and what benefited from the sale of this superb young heifer. Dames en heren, ladies and gentlemen, she's a 2024. She's already 6 months certified in calf, side B0863 and B0410. On the ram side, 717-494, ladies and gentlemen, and also Dave Green's 9515 Tanzania bred. Her dam is 13 years old, produced 10 calves with an ICP of 392. Cow value 108, calving is 118, fertility value, ladies and gentlemen, 115. 6 months certified. Ladies and gentlemen, here's a top heifer. Don't miss her. Ladies and gentlemen, and she goes towards our sponsorship. 9, ladies and gentlemen, 40,000, number 44, number 40, baby, 44, number 40,000, beer. At 40, baby, 40,000, number 44, number 40, baby, 40,000, number 42, number 42, number 42, beer. At 42, 5, number 45, 5. At 48, number 48, number 40,000, beer. At 48, number 48, 50,000, number 50,000, beer. At 50, number 55, number 55, number 55, number 55,000, asking 60. At 55, 5. At 55, 65, 60,000, 65, 65, 70, 65, 5, 65, 65, 70,000, 5, 75, 75, at 80, 80,000, at 80,000, at 18, number 80,000, at 18, number 80,000, asking 5, at 18, number 80,000, right in front of me, at 18, number 80,000, at 80,000, ladies, you don't get closer, at 80,000 once, at 80,000 twice, and all out and all done, ladies, you don't get to sell and close at 80,000. Thank you very much indeed. We appreciate buy number 28. Buy number 28. Thank you, Hanin Borans. We appreciate. Thank you, Johannes Yellow.
perfect melody. We went 0 to crazy, baby, on repeat. Stuck in my head just like my favorite song. Yeah, I never knew something so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand the microphone to Simeon, and he will announce the winners of the sponsorship.
Do you need a break, Johan? Pennar, Axu, and Hurwitz. You guys share the proceeds of that 80,000 rand. Well done, guys, and thank you for your sponsorship.
Thank you very much indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Hurwitz Farm also give back to those who support them. And thank you to all our sponsors again for your contribution to make today this great success that we are experiencing so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we turn the page to lot number 34. Okay, here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. We offer you a jumbo son. He is Lamborghini. Ladies and gentlemen, going back to Khan, Mutara 5761, Buffalo 2459, Winnie Cow and Jasmine. On the dam side, India 9, Graphics, ladies and gentlemen, Guyani 2812. EBVs 106, 108, and 116, and 108 for what it's worth. But very important, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, he's balanced, he's thick. He's a bull that needs serious consideration, ladies and gentlemen. He's a stud sire. We offer you Lamborghini, ladies and gentlemen. You decide who owns you next. Number 55, number 80, 90, number 100, number 100,000 bear. At one, number 100,000, 110, number 110, number 110, number 120, number 120, 20, 30, at 130, 30, 30, at 130, 30, number 130 bar, at 130, 40, number 140, 40, 50, number 160, 170. 170 bid, number 170, number 170 bid down on number 170. At 170, 80, number 180, number 180 bid number 80, down 90, down number 190 bar. At 190, number 190, 200, number 200,000 bid. At 220, number 220, number 220 bid down, number 220. At 220, number 220. At 220, number 220 bid down, number 220 bid 250. At 250,000 bid 280, number 280 bid all razor. Number 280 bid 300, number 300,000, number 300 number. 320, number 320, number 320, 320, number 320, 320, number 320, number 320, 320, number 320, now 350, 320, but now 320, number 325, number 320, by 350, 320, number 320, 320, but now number 320,000, 320, 20, number 320. Ladies, you're going to close them in. 320, 320, number 320,000 once. 320, 320,000 twice. All done. 320,000. Thank you, Mr. Roger Sitole, by 32. We appreciate Black Ox Morans, Black Ox Farming. Thank you. And here comes Jackie. Ladies and gentlemen, she's another 3-on-1 on offer today. Kyk na 'n bietjie mooi. Again, ladies and gentlemen, look what she produces. She's a young cow. She's backing calf. Dames en heren, maar kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Got an incredible bull calf, dames en heren. And also, again, the winning rate ratio on this unit here, 54%, dames en heren. Southside Viking, Maguni 35-34, Sunshine, Amarula, ladies and gentlemen, and Khan, kyk net 'n bietjie mooi, and Line Bread, ladies and gentlemen, on this damn site. 786, kyk net 'n bietjie mooi, moenie foute maak nie, ladies and gentlemen, as good as you can get in the industry. Functional, efficient, there she's 2 months certified in calf again. Calving is 107, cow value 102, production value 100. Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it away. About 48, about 48, about 48, about 50,000, about 55, about 55,000 beer. At 55, 5, about 55, 3 and 1. At 55, 5, about 55, about 55,000. Okay, 55, about 55, about 55, about 55,000 beer. At 55, about 55, 5. At 55, about 55,000, about 55, do I say 60? At 55, about 55, 60, about 60,000 beer. At 60 beer, the bone on, about 60,000. At 60 beer, about 60,000, at 60 bit fine, about 65, 70, about 70,005, at 75, about 75 bit, at 75, about 75, about in the ring, at 75, about 75, about 80, about 80, about 80,005, about 85, 5, at 85, 5, about 85, about in the ring, about 19, about 90,000, at 100, about 100, about 100, at 100, about 100,000, at 110, at 110, about 110, about 110, 10,000, I'm number 110, 10, number 110, but yeah, 110, number 10, number 110, at 110, 10, number 110, 110, but number 110, but sunline, at 110, 10, number 110, ladies, we're gonna close her, at 110, 10, number 110,000. 110,000 sold 110 online, Mr. Pinky. Thank you. 518's my buyer. Yo. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look here. This is Odette. Side again, Maguni 35-34 and Tank. On the damn side, the Blue Bull. Ladies and gentlemen, 3094. Dames and heren, Odette. Have a good look here. Cow value 104. Ladies and gentlemen, Cake Net Moy. Growth 111. Fertility 116. Look at those combined EBVs. Summarize 104, 130, 130, 114. As good as you can get. Dames and heren, Cake Net Moy. And she's got a calf, ladies and gentlemen, and a half. A top heifer calf, ladies and gentlemen, by Boxer, Cake Net Moy, by Kariba. Heifer calf is by Kariba, ladies and gentlemen, Cake Net Moy. And that is Boxer over Belinda, the sire of the heifer calf, Kariba. In the ring, in the market, ladies and gentlemen, about 80,000. About 80 mere cut online, about 80 but 5, about 85, about 85, about 90,000. At 90, about 90,000, but on, about 90,000, 100, about 100,000 beer. At 100, about 110, about 110, but yeah. At 20, about 120, about 120. At 130, at 130, 30, 40, about 140, about 140 beer. At 140, about 140, 15, about 150, at 150, but 160, about 160, but number 160, 170, number 170, at 170, number 170, 180, number 180, but yeah, at 180 in the ring, number 180, at 180, but number 180, now 90, at 180, but number 180, number 180, 180 with Garafia, at 180, number 180, but yeah, up on it, doctor, they say, number 180, at 180, but no, number 180, anybody at 90, at 180, number 180, but 180, no, number 180 and 180, and 180,000, 180,000. So thank you. We appreciate Mountain View Brands all the way from Mossel Bay. We appreciate 44. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Dankie Marius. Ons waardeer. Thank you, everybody who supports, ladies and gentlemen. And here comes lot number 37. Yeah, they're getting better and better, ladies and gentlemen, dames en heren, meneer, kyk 'n bietjie mooi. Southside, Sambuca, Khan, Selma, Ruston and Savannah. Yo. On the dam side, ladies and gentlemen, old picture 622 and KPO 21, KPO 548, ladies and gentlemen, 2339. Kyk 'n bietjie mooi en with one hell of a bull calf. Dames en heren, meneer, kyk net mooi. 'n Vermeertel bull calf, ladies and going back to Ndlovu. Kyk net hier, cow value 109, growth 107, production value, ladies and gentlemen, 105, fertility 112, 3-in-1 certified, 4 months certified in calf again. Dames en heren, have a good look here. You should not miss this. She's a bull breed. I bid 50 online. And 55 with Swiftfear. Number 55 Swiftfear, number 55, 5, at 60, at 60,000, number 60,000, at 60,000, number 60,000, 5, 65, 5, at 70, but 70,000, but no, number 70,000, at 75, number 75, at 80, number 80,000, at 80,000, she's back in calf, she's pregnant again, at 80, number 80,000, at 80, but 80, but 80, with a corker of a bull calf and 5, at 85, but 90, at 90, number 90, number 90, but sleep Asana, what do I do? At 90, but number 90,000, at 90, but 90, but number 90, but 90,000, asking 100, at 90, number 90, but here, can you get up there, number 90, but here, number 90,000, 100, number 100, bear, at 110, number 110, number 110, now 20, at 110, 10, at a 110 asking 20, at a 110, 10, number 110, get on in 10 days, but number 110, number 110 beer, up 110 days, but number 110, and yes, my man, at 110, 10, number 110, gonna close at 110,000. 110,000. Sold by number 57. I appreciate, sir. Thank you, Cosmos. We appreciate, guys. Thank you, Mr. Pesano online. Ladies and gentlemen, what do we call this? The lucky draw of the day. And the buyer is going to get a prize. Yeah. Okay. I should have registered. Maybe I had an opportunity to win something. Mr. Sebeko, you are the winner of the lucky draw. Well done. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we offer you the last lot today. Please stay put and just sit where you are once we've sold it, and so that we can just do our final announcements after we sold it, ladies and gentlemen, and then we can enjoy the rest of the day. Ladies and gentlemen, here she is. This is Batsheva. Southside, Koi, Rolex, and Nitro. And ladies and gentlemen, on the dam side, 717494. The well-known Old Buffalo in 2459. And the top Old Cow, TLM 0514, Batsheva. She's 3 months certified in calf. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the depth, look at the quality. But look at the corker of the heifer calf by Horizon. Ladies and gentlemen, the calf is by Horizon. Here's something special. Don't miss out on the last lot on offer today. Dames and heren, ladies and gentlemen, have a good look here. Your last chance to acquire something here at the Hurwitz 2026 production sale is now. Everybody say 5. At 75, 75, 75, 80, 80,000, 80,000, 80,000, with Mr. Fisher online. At 85, 85, bear. At 85, 85, asking 90. At 85, Swifty on 9. At 85, on number 85, beer. At 85, on number 85, Badoo, on number 85, on number 85, 3 and 1 number 90. At 90, bad, on number 90,000. At 90, but on number 90,000, number 90 asking 100. At 90, bad, on number 90, number 90,000. Look at this heifer calf, and the cow is backing calf again, number 100. At 100, on number 100,000 beer. At 100, number 1 and 100,000, but on number 100. Up on the race number 100,000 at 100 and asking 10 number 1 pair at 110 at 110,000 number 110 and now 20 to go at 110 at 110 number 110,000. Wat gebeur in die Janbar? Number 110, number 110, Badia. At 110, number 110, number 110, Badia. Ecuador 10 days at number 120, number 120, 20. At 120, number 120, on 9, number 130, number 130, 30, bear. At 130 with Louis Pisano on 9. At 130, number 130, bear. At 130, number 130, now 144, number 140, Badia. At 140, number 140, 40. At 140, Mr. Pisano, in or out. At 144, number 140 here. Ecuador 40,000, number 144, number 140, anybody at 50. At 140, number 140. At 144, number 140 is going to take her home. At 144, number 140, number 140 once. At 144, number 140, maybe 140 twice. At 140,000, ladies and gentlemen, all out and done at 140,000. 140,000 sold 140,000. Thank you, Meerkat online by 621. Ladies and gentlemen, please just stay put. Please just stay put. I hand the microphone to Simeon Hurwitz. Ladies and gentlemen, and after him, I will finish off.
Thanks very much, Johan, Simon, and the hard work you guys do. To everybody, really appreciate your support. Tremendous auction, really overwhelming. Appreciate everybody online. Thank you very much. I wish you all a fantastic season ahead. I want to welcome you all back to our summer sale on the 6th of October. Same venue, same place. You now know the address. There's no excuses. We see you again. Enjoy the afternoon with us. Have lunch. Have something to drink. Travel safely. Be well. And everybody, thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Simeon. Ladies and gentlemen, to everybody who supported online today and everybody here, we thank you. Without you, this is not possible. We thank you from our hearts. And ladies and gentlemen, you all know we've got a very, very busy Boron calendar. It's sale season time. We've got sales coming up about every other weekend, ladies and gentlemen. So we hope to see you at each Boron sale. Dames en heren, baie dankie. Ons waardeer julle. Can we kindly ask, please, everybody who bought, come to the office so that we can fix all the stuff that we need to do admin-wise. Very important. Your cattle needs to go to certain places, destinations. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know where they go, and if they haven't been paid for, you can't, ladies and gentlemen, get them to your place. We are supplying some transport incentives, as Simeon has announced. So please come to the office. Let's finish the admin. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of the day. We thank you. Raised up on country songs, singing out about broken. Cause at the end of an older track,